And
Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. When I say I promise you, I'm gonna knock out the Gypsy King as well.
Dardy Productions.
How am I gonna let this little skinny spaghetti hit my face?
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yeah, numbers don't lie, and I'm that guy. And I'm the dog of the business.
When I stepped on the scene, I said I wanted this road. I said I wanted that road.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You know, so I'm still on the mission.
I'm gonna chase his ass all the way up there.
I told him it's an easy fight to make.
Some of them like it, some of them don't. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Joshua loses. I can't tell you what's going to happen. But I think the move today by the WBC was nice. I like it. And I think it's going to shape things up a little bit. It will either make a deal happen quicker between those two, or one of them will turn around. Fury's like an independent, smart guy. He may look at that now and go, wow, with all the players in world boxing, Matchroom and DAZN and Sky, Frank Warren with BT, you got Top Rank as well with ESPN, Fox and Showtime. Can you imagine the bidders for that fight in the current climate?
so are you actually going to bid? Yeah.
Fucking right I am. I'm going to bid a fortune. But I doubt it'll get there.
Yes. What up? Good morning, TBV. We are back with another one. And we got a little more audio to play just to set the mood. You know what I mean? We got to give you all the facts.
I might as well tell you, we offered him 65-35, right? With also the same $15 million guarantee, right?
Yeah,
this time,
percentage and the
both,
fee.
Mm-hmm. Right? But in the first offer, which they accepted, there was a one-way rematch for Anthony Joshua, right? So it's 15 million. If Joshua loses, we do the rematch in America for 50-50. In the new offer that we sent, 65-35 plus the guarantee, it was a guaranteed two-way fight. Okay, so if Wilder lost, we still do fight 2 in America. If Wilder won, we still do fight 2 in America. And I might as well just tell you the numbers now. If Wilder lost in the first fight, he would get 70-30 in the second fight. So he'd get another crack with just 5% less. If he won that, it would be 50-50 fight in America. Right? That was the offer. From then, now, we're increasing that offer. We'll go to 60-40 for that fight. No problem.
We'll go to 60-40 for that fight. No problem. Should we wait then? I mean, sounds like Canelo saying he'll do 152. Should we just wait to get 60-40? And anyway, so it's $15 million plus 35% upside. So we're still making a flat fee? Like we're still making that 15 million? Is that what we're making? I mean, I don't know. Fanboys of Wilder say he made at least 14 million. Let's hypothetically assume that he did or didn't. I mean, all right, let's bring him in at 10. So fight Anthony Joshua in the biggest fight of your career and you make 5 more than your last fight? Wow. Okay. I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs, Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. 1-425-569-5241 is the number to call in. This is the subject we'll be talking about. Audio is there. Can't twist the words. And the title really does ask you, our listeners, a question. Eddie offers Wilder 60-40, even though on tape he says it's only been 35%, but he says he's willing to go to 40. So we're gonna take this show and assume that he will give him 40%. So the question is, ask yourself, should he take this offer? Keep in mind, 35% is 15 million according to Eddie. I don't know. This makes no sense to me. But We'll see what Mike can make of it. You know, maybe he can dissect this a little bit better.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
With attempt, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over. Turn up! Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million. And I'm in. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo. Well, good morning, everybody out there in TBV land. Eddie Hearn set the boxing world on fire yesterday with all these percentage splits, and I'll give you this and I'll give you that. And if the rematch happens, and now look here, man. I don't think this is how you do business, Eddie, in the media, right? You told us a long time ago business is not conducted in the media, but now you want to give out percentages stuff in the media? Come on, Eddie. Can't have things both ways. Also, the one thing that I heard that I really did not like was if Wilder wins, he gets a 50-50 split in the rematch. On what planet does that even fucking fly? I thought the thing was you give me what you want, and in the rematch, you take the exact same thing. But they don't want to do that. He want 50-50 for some odd reason. Also, 60-40 split, we're getting there. We're getting there. One day at a UFC, and I believe the Tyson Fury rematch will catapult Wilder to get that 50-50 percentage split. But what's going on, Ralphie?
Ralphie, you on mute, rookie.
Yeah, I'm a rookie. I'm just coming up, getting my technical skills sharpened. Don't worry about that.
Baby sheep.
Don't worry about that. The sheep is you, my friend, and you're even wearing a sheep hat. You're embracing. You're embracing
Stay warm.
You're wearing a sheep hat. You're embracing your kind. You probably didn't even realize the message, the subliminal message you were sending out there. But that's okay. We'll get into that a little bit later. Yeah. Wilder has received significant offer, 35%. All of his Christmases have come at once. He should be dancing on his rooftop in Alabama. He should be doing the man should be doing the bump. You know what I mean? He should be as happy as can be. But yet greed has overtook the guy. 35% and 4 belts, and he's still not happy. He's gonna need $1 billion.
Rafi, who told you he's not happy?
Well, I don't see his signature.
So you're just insinuating. Leading, Your Honor.
I don't see his signature.
No further questions, Rafi.
Is his signature on the paper? Is his signature on the paper?
Rafi, is it the false paper? Because I could have sworn the audio just said I sent them an offer for 35 and will go up to 40. So meaning if you're saying you will go up to 40, that means that offer for 40% hasn't been sent yet. So what should he sign? Should he sign your bald head?
And Ralphie,
should he sign your bald head?
And Ralphie, just so you know, I got a message from yesterday. Everything is going great. Blessings. He ain't worried about this shit, man. Who you think? WBC champion of the world, the real heavyweight champion, not the WBC, not that fake guy, not the guy who fought, not the guy who fought for the vacant WBA, not the guy who paid Charles Martin $8 million for his IBF,
not the WBA,
not the guy
IBF,
who fucking wouldn't even give Joseph Parker a fucking rematch, and people thought he won.
The IBO saying, and others.
I'm just saying.
Not the 4 belt holder, the 1 belt holder.
But you know what belt means the most, right? You know what belt means the most, right?
What's the question?
You know what belt means the most, right?
To most.
The most. I'm sorry. I forgot you're from Britain. The most.
What? Oh, which belt means the most? Well, the WBC was the crown until it got devalued.
Who devalued it?
I take 3 guesses.
Eddie, Hearn, Joshua.
Ness's hero.
So, Rafi, what system did you get or use to quantify, measure, equate the devaluing of this WBC belt? How'd you get there?
Well,
public perception, right?
I'm not. No. Hey,
public perception, right?
Don't lead the witness. Do not. Do not lead the witness.
Me, son.
Do not
You better
lead
not
the witness.
son.
All right.
Yeah.
There's a man. There's a man.
Point
You asked me a question. You you asked a question. Now have the decency and courtesy to allow me to answer. There's a man over in the USA. He's had the belt multiple years, and up until 2018 did absolutely sweet nothing with it. He disgraced the belt, disgraced the green belt, the WBC, and there is a man in the UK who wants to bring it to its rightful home, and who will honor the belt and fight the toughest guys out there. That man is not the man who currently holds the green strap.
So, Your Honor, he didn't answer the question. Obviously, there is no way for him to.
I told you who the man was.
Yeah,
I told you who the man was.
But
put the pieces together.
What was the algorithm to get there? How did you get there? How did you all of a sudden know one belt is valued higher than the other?
Yeah, that's an easy one. Ness. Come on, please.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
Come on, please. There was a guy who, up until the emergence of the UK guy, there was a guy over there in the US who was invisible to the world.
So you don't have a way. You don't have a way, is what you're saying.
I'm telling you, there's a guy over in the US who, until the emergence of
you're just making a
UK, until the emergence of the real champ, this guy you have the four belt holder.
You forgot?
Until the four belt holder, until the emergence.
That's what I'm saying. The emergence.
Until the emergence of the four belt holder. You have a one belt.
Can
I have a one belt over?
You
have a one belt over? Yeah, ask me a question and talk over me. Go ahead. Ask me a question and talk over me. Go ahead.
No, because it's like your answer.
No. You ask me a question and talk over me. Go ahead, or you can allow me to answer the question. There is a one belt. There is a one belt.
The holder that you speak of is Tyson Fury. He did it first.
There is a one belt holder you have in the USA. And up until the emergence of the four belt holder in the UK,
Tyson Fury,
the four belt holder,
Tyson Fury,
in the UK,
Tyson Fury,
the one belt holder you have over there was invisible.
Deontay Wilder,
his profile was nil.
Meanwhile, the Lineal champ who actually won the belts and dethroned Vladimir Klitschko, because he keeps saying the one guy who emerged and took all the belts. Yeah, well, he means Tyson Fury. He just, afraid to say his name. So Tyson Fury in 2015 traveled from the UK to the United States to go and visit the unknown champion. He got in the ring of the unknown champion. I wonder why. He was so unknown. Why'd he do that? I don't know.
But real quick, let's get back to the source of the topic. Eddie Hearn, man. Eddie Hearn always have you guys fucking so riled up and believing every word that he says, man. The guy says that he offered 65-35, right? But in the exact same breath, he was like, hey, WBC went to purse bid and I'm going to put in a big offer. Do you guys even believe that Al Heyman is going to let that thing go to purse bid? You guys have been in boxing way longer than I have. This is like one of those big fights that would not go to purse bid.
I mean, it's gonna go to. It can go to purse bid. We can't say that it's not. It can.
You think Al Heyman's gonna let this fight go to purse bid where people can outbid him?
My friend, if Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder decide not to accept whatever is offered, there's nothing left to do.
So Fury got
February 2nd.
So you got to make Fury.
What date did they give? 9th for the 2nd.
I think it was a 9th.
Well, there you go.
They're saying they can't hear anything on Skype.
I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of people on Skype, so I don't, Plenty there, and Joel hasn't messaged me saying that. Javier is there; he hasn't messaged saying that.
Well, Rafi, let's get back to the crux of the question.
Yeah.
Why does Tyson Fury also get 60-40, the same exact amount Wilder gets? That's a problem.
According to you, according to you guys, they're both one belt holders, right?
But Joshua came out and said, I know shit about the lineal title. I didn't even know that exists. When I came up, it was WBA,
That was a
WBO,
lie. You know he's
WBC,
lying about that.
IBF, and IBO. These are his words.
Yeah, but he was
and
lying.
and that
Don't matter. These are his words on record.
Yeah, but he's
and
lying.
that did you address that question to me, Mike?
Yes, sir. And that's just
he did. Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, right. So that has
never
been
mind Eskimo Joe.
Listen, I want to be heard, man. I mean, there's no point in us all talking at the same time. That's all I'm saying. Right. That has been
Don't
the
get
general.
so soft, man. Hey,
all
that soft
there ain't
shit,
no,
bro.
there ain't no soft shit over here, bro. There ain't no soft shit over here, bro.
We cut people off around here, man. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal.
Ain't no soft shit over here, and I ain't taking shit personal. I'm just trying to communicate. I'm just trying to communicate clearly. Okay. So in answer to the question, as far as lineal championships go, yeah, that's a thing which has, of course, always existed, but it's not something which is commonly being referred to up until now.
He was lying.
No, there was no lie.
Oh,
I've clearly stated that the lineal championship has, while its existence has been long, it is not something that has been commonly referred to.
So you're saying that a guy who won an Olympic gold medal, who came up in boxing his whole life, outside of his little juvenile delinquency, came up in boxing, became the unified champ, and somehow went on through life oblivious to the fact of the lineal title?
Most boxing fans are.
We're not talking about boxing fans, Derek James. We're talking about people that are unified, that run boxing. According to you, he's the cash cow, the face of boxing. So how doesn't he know about the lineage? I don't know. How doesn't he know about Tyson Fury and the lineal title? But he knew enough. He did know enough to say on the audio that Lennox Lewis retired, so no one has that belt.
Well, obviously, he researched the matter after the event, and we all know that the lineal championship, the current lineal championship, has Fury beat the man who beat the man?
Yeah, he beat.
Why was Vladimir considered the lineal champion then? Vladimir was considered the lineal champion for 10 fucking years, a decade.
He gave him a 2-year layoff. What are you talking?
I asked you a very clear question and you answered it incorrectly. I'm gonna ask you the question again and listen carefully this time. Has Tyson Fury, to be the lineal champion, you have to beat the man who beat the man? Agreed?
So in your mind?
No, I asked you a question. I asked you a question. To be the lineal champion, you have to beat the man who beat the man. True or false?
Yes.
Right. Now, part 2. Okay. Has Tyson Fury beat the man who beat the man?
Yes, he is.
Okay. So who did Klitschko beat? Because to be the lineal, you have to beat the man who beat the man. So that means Klitschko would have had to beat the man. Who did Klitschko beat?
He beat 12 years of opposition.
Here we go.
It's not me that gave him the title. You see, this is the saddest part of the UK.
The same
saddest part is your answer.
Hold on. You want respect and you want not to be cut off. Let me speak.
It's the same shit.
You guys are the saddest fucking fans on the planet. Whenever your fighter's not included, everything changes. How dare you? How dare you? You're so disrespectful, but then you want to prop up Vladimir Klitschko when AJ fights him. Now you want to strip him down when Tyson fights him before him, when Tyson dethrones him before him, when everyone in the world, not just Americans, not just UK people, were saying that Vladimir Klitschko is the man, that he defended division for 12 years. You want to discredit that to win this argument. You're pathetic.
I asked
for a boxing fan. You should be ashamed of yourself. With the age that you have to be spewing such nonsense to your own UK sheep, you should be ashamed.
Let me ask him one question.
You should be ashamed. That's Mike, please, 1 second. Now, you should be ashamed at your weak and pathetic answer. I asked you a simple question. You once again misled the public. The question was, please don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. I asked you a simple question. Once again, you lied. You lied to the US sheep. I asked you, please. I asked you, did Tyson Fury beat the man who beat the man? You answered yes, he did. I merely came back to you and said that, my friend, is a lie. Tyson Fury beat
Which is not
Klitschko.
true.
Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, and Klitschko never beat the man. The last
What's
true lineal, please, Mike, the last
the
true
true
lineal
Lennox
was
Lewis?
Lennox Lewis. Now, let's be generous.
lie.
Let's
That's a
be
lie.
generous.
That's a
Let's
lie.
be please, let's be generous. Let's say, okay, Fury didn't beat the man who beat the man, but he beat the man. That's more accurate. He didn't beat the man who beat the man, but he did beat the man. Now that is true, and that is fair.
Moron.
That is true, and that is fair. So, if we want to be exact about it, we could say that the next true lineal will be the man who beats Fury, because then we will have the man who beat the man who beat the man. Take it
So,
away.
are you saying that Vladimir fought for like a vacant lineal title?
Well, who did he fight for the vacant lineal title?
I'm
It
just
was
saying.
awarded to him. If anything, we have Lennox Lewis as the last lineal. The closest thing to, you could say, if you want to be generous and you want to argue the point, you could say it was Klitschko's brother who came close in many people's eyes. Who came close? Listen, who came close in many people's eyes to beat Lennox. You could say that. You could say that he was the closest thing to the lineal.
You would think Fury wasn't from the UK the way they treat him.
The only thing that I have to say, what's the difference between him fighting for a vacant and AJ fighting for a vacant WBA? Exact same thing. Like you.
No. The difference is one big thing. Anthony Joshua. He's in the equation. Everything changes. Watch. Let him answer. Go ahead.
Well, what's the question? Carry on.
What's the difference between Klitschko fighting for that vacant lineal title and Joshua fighting for that vacant WBA? They both won, so they both should be considered champion, right?
Well, yeah, like I said, you can consider Klitschko, Klitschko lineal.
If he considered a champion throughout the fucking boxing world, like not writers, reporters, commentators, analysts, all considered Klitschko what? The lineal champion when he was reigning, right?
Well, he was awarded. When Lennox retired.
Yes,
he was awarded that when Lennox retired.
If he was awarded it, what does it mean? Explain that for the audience. If he's awarded it, what does it mean?
It means that the real lineal retired, and so we now have no lineal. So we're gonna look for the next guy to anoint.
Okay,
so,
and when
he received the anointing.
Okay,
yeah.
And
Klitschko,
what's the final say when he receives the anointing of what? And
Klitschko,
what happens?
Klitschko received the anointing, although he never beat the man.
All right, but he received the anointing of what?
He received the anointing. He received the anointing.
Anointing of what? Of what? What does that anointing give you?
He received the crown, my friend. He received the crown.
What crown?
You don't know we're talking about lineal?
Oh, so he received.
You don't know we talk. I heard Mario talking about your memory yesterday.
Okay, let me take this hat off.
Take your sheep hat off.
He received what? What did he receive?
He received the anointing, the crown as lineal, even though he never beat the man who beat the man.
So he was considered in the eyes of the public and
not the public. He wasn't awarded by the public. He was awarded by the boxing governors, the anointing.
Okay, so when the writers and the commentators like Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman commentated, when officials officiated on Vladimir's fight and would announce him,
when Michael Buffer say
the lineal champ
in this corner,
I don't understand. Is that not telling the casuals that he's the lineal?
I said he received the anointing, he received the crown, but he never beat the man who beat the man. But he received the crown. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Take your sheep hat off. Take your sheep hat off.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. So are you saying,
he's getting hot?
Are you saying he received the title, but he still doesn't have it? Because I'm not getting your stance. It sounds like you're flipping your stance. It sounds like you're saying, yes, he was the lineal. So are you saying, no, he wasn't the lineal, or yes, he was the lineal?
Listen, man.
You just want to get past this so we can move on.
Listen, man, you take it how you want to take it. He never beat the man to become the man, but he received the crown. Yeah.
So he wasn't.
It's like let me give the equation. It's like royalty.
So you refuse to answer?
No, I'm answering the question. Are you refusing to listen?
Can you make it easy? Was he the lineal?
Why do you always want it easy? What do you mean easy? I'm explaining. I'm giving you the answer. What's the confusion?
Just so we can move on. I mean, we've been on this
so we can move on.
topic for a long time.
I've answered the question 10 times over. I don't see what you don't understand.
Me and Mike have been saying from the beginning of the show that he was lineal. It took you this long to get to the point that he was lineal. So we just want to move on, sir.
He never beat the man who
So
beat
that
the
he's
man.
not the lineal. I just want you to pick one, brother.
I mean,
I
yes
don't
or
see how
no.
I can be clear. I don't see how I can be
So
clear.
he was not the lineal in your eyes.
He was. He was.
I've already answered that question. He did not beat the man.
So
he beat the man, but he was awarded. He was awarded the lineal. He was awarded the lineal.
So you're Mario in the UK. You just on both sides of the fence. You know.
Yes.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Both sides? I told you the answer.
You're not giving me a definitive.
I gave you a clear answer. He was awarded the lineal.
No. But before you said that, he didn't beat the man. That did beat the man, but he was awarded the check. I mean, kind of hit you a bit.
He was awarded the crown. What more do you want me to say? Do you want me to lie? He was awarded the crown. He was awarded the crown. What do you want me to do? To lie for your satisfaction? I can't.
Not my
do
satisfaction.
That,
I'm trying to get a clear picture for our listeners.
We don't want you to be a liar. We just want you to elaborate on your answer. You said he was awarded the crown, which
he was awarded the crown.
And what does that mean? Elaborate. Don't you understand those?
Well, how can you elaborate if you're awarded the crown? You're awarded the crown.
Okay, which crown was he awarded?
I already told you that. Why are we going over it? Why are we going over it?
Why
are we going over it?
It's done.
I'm more immature than anybody. Anybody who's watching this show for 9 years, they know I will stay on this topic all night. He don't want to move on. I don't gotta move on. I could be just as petty as the last show with Mario.
No, we can stay. We can stay all day, bro. How long you got?
Well, we gonna stay here all fucking.
I got some water. I got some food in the kitchen.
I
got some water and food in the kitchen.
I got my new bitch at the feet of my foot. I'm good, B. She rolling my feet. I'm good right here. Like
mine's coming around 5.
He wasn't the lineal. He was.
Mine's coming back at 5, so we good. 6. 5.
I just need to know so we can move on. But if you don't want to move on, we can stay.
I told you the guy was anointed. A guy was awarded the crown. He never beat the man. Who beat the man, but he was awarded the crown of lineal. I told you that 10 more times. How many times do you want me to tell you?
He said it. He said
rewind the tape and see that I said it a long time ago. How long are we into this thing?
He finally said it all in one sentence.
How long are we into this?
Was awarded the lineal. He
was awarded the crown, but he never beat the man who beat the man.
I just want to point out to the listeners that he lied earlier because you can't
you're the liar.
And then be awarded the lineal. So he's lying, right? You can't.
What do you mean? Say that again.
Michael, can you
lie again?
Can you not be the lineal and at the same time be awarded the lineal and be the lineal? I mean, that makes no sense. So I guess he's lying,
You're making no sense. You're lying. I told you the guy was awarded the lineal.
But you also
let me break it. Let me break it down for you.
No, don't break it down. Don't break it down. I want you to remember what you said.
I want you to remember what you said.
What you said was he is not the lineal. He was awarded the lineal. That was your sentence. That way. I'm not breaking it down into little fragments. No, that was your sentence. That's why I wanted you to flow. You were afraid to flow because you knew what was coming.
I've been flowing all along.
That's what you said.
I've been flowing all along.
Lineal, but he was awarded the lineal. Okay, so that just doesn't make any sense. He either is or isn't. It's that simple.
He was awarded the crown. Let me make it easy for you. Let me make it easy for you. Let's say we have a prince. Yeah, we have a prince.
Prince John.
And then he ascends to the throne. He moves from prince. He's awarded the crown, and he becomes king. Yeah. So yesterday, the guy was a prince, but once he's awarded the crown, he becomes king. That's as simple as I can break it down for you.
You're calling Vladimir a king at the time of Tyson Fury fighting him.
Vladimir was awarded the crown. So he was awarded the lineal. No. He was a lineal champion. I'm not calling him a king. I mean, no. A king is a king. A lineal champ is a champ.
You use the
Vladimir.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, well, that was just for your simple sheep brain. That was just to help your sheep brain. That was to help your sheep brain.
We got you, baby.
That was for
We
your
got
sheep
you,
brain.
baby.
It's
That
over.
was for your sheep brain.
Over.
Thank you.
Got
But hey, real seriously, let's move on right quick.
What do you mean seriously, Mike? This is a serious conversation.
Yeah, but it's way past its time.
And who's the lineal champ?
Should
I have to
Tyson
take
Fury,
time to
should
help the
Fury
sheep brain.
or Wilder take the 60-40 offer from Anthony Joshua in Eddie Hearn?
If it's 60-40 overall. Not 60-40, 15 million guaranteed.
Yeah,
Son,
I don't know.
get the fuck out of here.
I didn't understand that shit at all. Like,
and these mindless fucking sheep that know nothing about nothing. Didn't watch boxing long enough to know that that's a bullshit offer.
Thank you.
15 million of $130 million fight at this point. It was $100 million fight when fucking Wilder offered him 50. You're gonna tell me after a successful pay-per-view and the upside of the drama, the fucking Fury getting up in the last bell, the memes, this is to this day, he's only worth a percentage, no bump in the purse. Man, Eddie is lucky. He's lucky that I'm semi-retired, that I'm not out there. I could have been in New York.
Yeah, man. Look, man.
You're a funny guy, man. You're
if
a
it's
funny
not
guy.
60-40, if it's not 60-40 on total revenue, then I don't even know what we're talking about. Like,
60-40 of the overall
total revenue.
With that bullshit
I don't know what 15 million plus upside means. I didn't really understand that. Maybe Rafi can. Maybe Rafi can help me out.
He'll never help you out.
But listen, man. Yo, Mike, you just witnessed how long it took me to get through to Nessie's sheep brain. I done told you that sheep have small brains, and that was a graphic illustration of my point. What's your question, though?
Why would Eddie Hearn say 15 million plus upside and not say 60-40 of total revenue?
Listen, man, that's mathematics, isn't it? It's very clear. He's giving you a lump sum.
Go ahead.
Look, please. He's giving you a lump sum.
Quit so goddamn defensive.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, man, let me talk.
He's
giving you a lump sum. He's giving you a lump sum up front, yeah? So you can be comfortable with your lump sum, and then you have the
lump sum. Get out of here with that.
You just relax, man.
Yo,
relax.
He said no to the 15 million. Why are you still offering the same shit he said no to, Rafi?
He just made 14. He just made 14.
Can I answer the question I was asked?
Ridiculous.
He's giving you a lump sum up front, yeah? So you can relax in the knowledge that you have that. And then on top of that, you're getting a certain percentage. You're getting percentage points. Carry on.
I'm gonna do it like this because Rafi's still rookie, so it's like he feels aggression when we cut him off. So, Rafi, if you and I were doing business, if I came to the UK and I seen the beautiful car you had in your garage that you pull out every Saturday and you wash it and you barely take it out for a spin, it ain't for sale. You spin your car every fucking Saturday. You go around the block, you go down the park. It's just you and your lady. You ain't selling your car, but every Saturday I see you washing it. Every Saturday I come over and I say, hey, would you take 15 million? And you're like, nah, it's not for sale, brother. All right. Hey, would you take 15 million? And when I resell it, you get a 35% for split? Nah, brother, it's not for sale. How do I get you to sell your car, Rafi? Like, why is this shit so hard for you motherfuckers?
Well, you'd have to make me an absurd offer. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying it's gonna take? Eddie's gonna have to make. Eddie's gonna have to make. No. You agreed. No, you agreed. No, you agreed with that cheap brain. You agreed.
You gotta make.
Agreed. I said I would have to offer you an absurd offer, and you agreed.
Absolutely. My first inclination was to say yes because 15 million is absurd. 15 million is absurd. Listen,
absurdly high offer, and you agreed.
Let me remind you. Let me just remind you that when Canelo Alvarez offered Gennady Golovkin $10 million, it was scoffed at. Why is it different today? Why is it different? Because I swear that the UK Mike likes to compare Canelo and AJ. They said they sometimes you hear them say AJ is bigger.
Man, people were fucking upset. Like, why would you offer Gennady a 10 million flat fee? People were like the media and like the public perception was like Canelo didn't really want to fight. Period. I mean, you don't offer somebody a flat fee when they bring something that valuable to the table, because we all know everybody needs a certain dance partner to make big fights. Without that dance partner of Wilder, AJ is not gonna be that next level star, he needs Wilder just like Wilder needs him.
Why you guys crying now is getting a percentage?
So what now?
Why are you guys crying now? What's with the sheep tears now?
Because
Wilder's getting a percentage?
it's not crying. It's something that I personally don't get. 15 million plus an upside on a percentage. Eddie should make that deal better known because
Dillian White said it best, bro. They're unsensible in negotiations. Unsensible, bro. I mean,
is that even a word? Is that even a word?
Hey, talk to Dillian White.
Is that even a word?
Talk to Dillian White.
Taking English lessons from Dillian. I love Dillian, but still, that's not the guy to take English lessons from. He'll admit that.
Is this English class or is this a fucking boxing podcast?
I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to dissect the words, and you got to make someone look less smart than the other because you don't want to live in the facts. The facts are that a $15 million offer for this type of fight is ridiculous.
Well, I ain't gotta be smart, nigga. Is this a boxing podcast or is it a math class?
It's over $100 million fight. The first time they negotiated, it's over.
Says who? 100 million? Where'd you get that figure from? Where did that come from?
Anthony Johnson.
Bring it up. Bring up the article. Bring it up.
Well, we have audio. It's Anthony Johnson. Remember when he said, "Give me 50 million and I'll take it." You forgot?
So how does that make it 100 million if he's taking 50?
If it's $100 million fight, give me 50 million. I'll take it.
I don't need help. You forgot that he was discussing with Kugan Cassius that Wilder and his team believed it was 100 million. So he said, "Well, if it's 100 million, give me 50." Remember? So he acknowledged.
Okay.
Well,
he acknowledged that on the basis that it was ridiculous.
Play the audio. I don't need you to take my word for it.
Well, he acknowledged that on the basis that was ridiculous.
I can't hear you. I'm playing the audio. I can't hear you.
If that's the case, Wilder's team, bring me 50 million up front and we'll take the fight.
All right. So if that's the case, so he agrees. So if okay.
No, he doesn't agree. He said if that's the case, that's a question.
I didn't know the fight was worth 100 million. All right, well, if they bring me 50, then we all good. So here goes 50. So now we've put the fight at 100 million. So they're like, even Wilder, even Anthony and Eddie say the same thing. Anthony says, I was honored to receive the offer. And Eddie says, we seen the offer, but Anthony's earned the right to defend his titles in the UK. He wants to bring that to the UK. We've never seen an undisputed fight in the UK. So they know how to read. They understand English. They're just scared. Scared.
Hold on. Where did you get that leap from? You was taking me through a logical progression, and then all of a sudden you went from they're seeing the offer.
Well, it's not meant for you. I don't have time to go back and forth with you. If you can't, if you can't comprehend it, I'm sorry. I mean, but there's a lot that you can't comprehend. Like you take you 30 minutes to comprehend the title of lineal champion.
The sheep brain. I was working with your sheep brain there. That's hard work. It's documented. It's hard work. It's documented.
It's just very little boxing knowledge that you have. What you have, Anthony Joshua love. You have Anthony Joshua love.
Because you have Wilder love.
I can tell that when you try to discredit Tyson Fury, who's a UK man.
I'm not discrediting Tyson Fury. I'm not discrediting Tyson Fury.
Tyson actually went in the ring and did what AJ did first, and the UK public discredits him. They call him.
No way would I discredit Tyson Fury. Listen, go and check.
They said vacated. I mean, it's so sad. It's so.
Go and check my calls. Go back. Check my calls. Check what I was saying. Check what I was saying. We would
love Tyson over here. We would love him.
In no way would I discredit Tyson Fury's accomplishment. He beat Klitschko.
You did.
And he beat
Wilder. You said he wasn't lineal.
There hasn't been a true lineal since Lennox Lewis retired. That's what I said.
Even when you already admitted that Vladimir was awarded lineal championship, then Tyson beat him. You still refuse to give Tyson the lineal championship, even yourself. Awarded him. I mean, it's crazy.
Listen, I give Tyson Fury all the salutes in the world. He beat Klitschko, and then he went and beat Wilder. How can you not admire that?
That's
my admiration for Fury is not diminished by the fact that I don't feel that the lineal belt right now is only 2 men deep.
Why would you
No,
steal that
sure.
accomplishment from him? If no one at the time had fought Vladimir, and he's been winning for 12 years, and the writers and the commentators that commentate his fight are calling him the lineal champion because of his accomplishments, why would you steal that accolade from Tyson Fury? I'm not understanding that.
Listen, that's a beautiful thing, and he has that title. What I'm saying is that the lineal title right now is 2 men deep. If you look at the origins of lineal, why did the term lineal even come about? If you look at the origins of that, then you will see that after a period of many years, not 1, not 2, not 3, after a period of many years, they wanted a way, historically wanted a way to trace a guy who had beat the guy. And
I'm just satisfied there's people in
from
the
that,
chat. They're like, yeah, he is lineal. He is the lineal. So
yes, he's lineal. I already said he's lineal. But what I'm saying is,
thanks, guys. It's finally into him, bro. It's,
if you don't want to get into the history of lineal, then so be it. I already said the guy's lineal, but I'm saying it's a 2-man deep.
Why learn
it's 2-man deep?
Why learn the history of lineal after AJ came out publicly and said that it doesn't mean anything? Let's just be sheep.
Another thing that
follow AJ's lead.
Another thing that I had a big problem with was the rematch clause. It seems to me like Eddie Hearn said, look here, if you 60-40 the first fight, and if you win, the second fight will be 50-50. How does that make any sense? I thought if you
That's
win.
That's not what he said, though. That's not what he said. He says the winner will get 70-30 or
No. He didn't say that.
Oh,
he didn't say that, bro. I'm telling you, he didn't say that.
He
said if Deontay Wilder loses, he get a rematch at 70-30, 5% less than the original 65-35 offer. Then he also said if Wilder was to win, then the rematch will be in the States, and Joshua will get a 50-50 split. I don't understand that. I thought if Wilder win, then Joshua should receive the same thing Wilder received in the first fight, 60-40.
I got to pull up the article. I had it. I read it this morning. You obviously didn't. I just got to go to my text.
I got audio, bro. I ain't got to read the article. I'm going off his words.
You're listening to the audio and you're not dissecting the words enough. Obviously, the people that transcribe the audio have. We'll see, though. I mean, I could be wrong, right? I'm always wrong.
I mean, yeah, you're wrong a lot, but I
just wasn't wrong with Rafi and his whole lineal battle.
Listen, man, the thing's on tape. People can go back and see how long it took me to get through to your sheet,
lineal ridiculousness. The whole discredit.
It's on tape.
That's how you
people
are to win an argument.
People will see how long it took me to get through to your sheep brain. I done told you, Steve, you had small brains.
So sad, man.
I told you that.
Just to win an argument, they discredit their own freaking people.
No, Tyson Fury is a remarkable boxer. He's admirable. He's remarkable. I heard you slagging him off the other day, saying he was a druggie and a this and a that. I heard you slagging him off the other day. I would never join you in your criticism of.
You did already. You joined me. You told me he's not.
I would never join you in the criticism of Tyson Fury.
He's not lineal. You told me he was reported and he didn't beat the man.
I told you.
You said Vladimir wasn't the man. Anthony Joshua's career
I did not say that. I tried to educate you on the history. I did not say that. I did not say that. I said the lineal was only 2 man deep. Now, real lineal, when real lineal, the origins of lineal was to trace back which champion beat which champion, and through that they could say this guy.
How did Lennox get it if no one beat it from Marciano? Fucking liar.
You're the fucking liar. You're a sheep liar. Small brain sheep liar.
Explain it to your UK audience. Explain it to your UK audience. How did Lennox Lewis receive lineal titleship status if Rocky Marciano retired? Tell me. He retired at 50-0. He was the lineal champion. How the fuck Lennox get it? Yeah,
you really want me to answer that?
That is smoke.
Do you really want me to answer that?
Is Derrick James' head sweating now?
Do you really want me to answer that? Because that's a simple one.
I
already explained.
No reason I know that much.
Which I already explained. I'll explain it to you again. Here we go again. Here we go again with trying to get RAM information in the sheep brain. Okay, right. So Rocky Marciano retired. Fine. So then we had someone else after a few years. After a few.
Okay, so it was okay.
So there we go again. You asked me a question, and 3 seconds into the answer,
I get
3 seconds into the answer.
I
3
get
seconds into the answer, you chip in.
Mike,
You're ridiculous.
Mike,
You're ridiculous.
I get
You're
it. Mike.
ridiculous.
It's okay to award
Mike's not there. You're ridiculous.
to a UK guy.
You're ridiculous.
So it's okay
You asked
to
me a
award.
question. You asked me a question and 3 seconds
I'm
into
getting
the
that
answer.
rematch clip. Give me 1 second.
No,
Let Mike do his thing. Let Mike. You're talking to me now. You're talking to me now. Stop ducking and dodging and weaving and sliding. Okay. So Rocky, I'll start again for your sheep brain. Rocky Marciano retired, and then after a period of time, after a period of years, they wanted to trace back which champion was the true champion. So they started the lineal search. A lineal search. Who did this champion beat? And when they traced back, they would find that this guy had the most prestigious track record. He beat the best champs. That guy, after many years, then became the lineal champ. That guy could have beaten 10 champions. That guy could go 10 generations back. Yeah? 10 generations back of champions they could trace him back to. That is the origin, as according to my understanding, of the lineal champ. Now, in Klitschko, or let's say Fury, he's too deep. Yeah, the guy he beat was Klitschko. The guy who beats Fury will be the guy who beat the guy who beat the guy. How could I make it plainer?
So listen, to clarify, Eddie Hearn claims that the situation currently stands. Both Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury can accept a 60-40 offer, which is something that we never said, that he simultaneously sent out an offer to Tyson Fury as well. So both Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury can accept a 60-40 offer to fight Anthony Joshua on April 13th at Wembley Stadium. However, should they choose to rematch instead, the winner will be in line for a 50-50 fight with AJ later this year. So I ask you to ask yourself, why would Wilder and Fury fight AJ when they're being told, which is not something you can truly believe because it's Eddie, for God's sakes, but they're being told that if you beat each other, you get 50. And let me get this straight for sheep that can't really see the bigger picture. If I beat Wilder, and I'm Fury, I already think I beat him. So let me get this straight. If I beat Wilder, I get an even split in a hometown fight, plus it's easy money because I beat him. Plus, it's a pay-per-view US, so it's a big check. Yeah. I'll fight Wilder first, then fight AJ. And if I'm Wilder, well, I want to prove that I beat Fury, and I'm going to get a better offer than this alleged $15 million plus 40% upside. Yeah. I think I'll do the rematch that I already said I want to do, the rematch that I'm already so adamant about. Then I'll go get the 50%. I mean, sounds right.
I just sent you the audio for the rematch clause if Wilder wasn't to fight Fury and he was to fight AJ next.
Accepted, there was a one-way rematch for Anthony Joshua. Right, so it's 15 million. If Joshua loses, we do the rematch in America for 50-50. In the new offer that we sent, 65-35 plus the guarantee. It was a guaranteed two-way fight. Okay, so if Wilder lost, we still do fight 2 in America. If Wilder won, we still do fight 2 in America. And I might as well just tell you the numbers now. If Wilder lost in the first fight, he would get 70-30 in the second fight. So he'd get another crack with just 5% less. If he won that, it would be a 50-50 fight in America. Right?
This dude is retarded.
Thank you.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
I don't know why I keep staying here doing this show. I need to get the street. How the fuck do you lose, but you still control the rematch?
That's what I'm saying, homie. Thank you.
Hey, yo, check it out. So the loser.
Damn, I know I went tripping.
If the loser's name is Anthony Joshua, he gets 50-50 in the
He
rematch.
still get 50-50.
But if Wilder loses, he gets 70-30.
70-30. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean,
Isn't it obvious why that is?
Yeah, because he doesn't want the fight.
Thank you.
There's a logical reason for that.
Let me know then.
Want the fight. He doesn't want the fight. We know.
There's a logical reason for that.
Rafi, hold on, Rafi.
You can
Hold
duck
on,
it.
Rafi.
You
Hold
can
on,
dodge it as much as you like.
Before you say anything,
Well, instructed Eddie Hearn not to make this fight. That's why.
Before you say anything,
the offer is not realistic.
if I offer you 60-40 and you beat me and we have a rematch, shouldn't I take 40% now, or should it be 50-50?
You're acting as if they both got one belt.
Nah, fuck all that one belt shit, man. I need you, you need me. I need you, you need me. Hold on, Ness. I need you, you need me. If you beat me, should you take 40%, I mean, or 50% the next fight? Shouldn't you get the bigger percentage? If you're a real champion. If it's about the money, then I understand now. I totally get it now. If it's about the money, I get it now.
You're acting as if they've both got one belt each, but that's
now
not
you
the
fucking
case.
deflecting, man. I can't talk.
I'm not deflecting. I'm answering your question.
No, you're
I'm
not
answering
answering
your
my question. You're asking. You're answering my question with a fucking sarcastic ass statement.
It's
I don't
not
need
a
that.
sarcastic ass statement. It's a factual statement. One guy has 4 belts.
But it's
the
not
other guy has a paltry one.
If you want to be the best and you want to be undisputed, you need me. I need you. It don't matter about how many belts I got. I got the most prestigious belt. I bring something to the table. I bring US pay-per-view to the table. Have you ever done that? Is the Zone fucking pay-per-view over here, or is it a goddamn streaming service that's seen 15,000 you fight last time? Come on, homie.
One guy has 4 belts. The other one has 1.
All right,
yeah.
Rappy.
So clearly he has the bargaining chips. He's the most prestigious one. In the rematch, it goes down to 50-50. He's taking a cut to benefit, and you're taking a rise. You're taking a raise.
Bro, when
you should be happy.
When you lose,
should be smiling.
When you lose, you're not in control anymore.
Oh shit, Ralphie, baby.
The fact
you should be smiling.
The fact that they're trying to keep control in the rematch clause is hilarious. But this is the same exact thing that happened in the first time. The first time they gave an offer, which Wilder accepted, then the contract comes with no rematch clause. Like, they're doing everything in their power not to have this fight happen. And this is why you're seeing measly offers of $15 million, horrible, rematch clauses with two-way splits that make absolutely no logical sense. But that's my new question for everyone we interview. If you beat the champion, will you give him a 50% rematch?
Real quick, we got a super chat. We got a super chat from our supporters. Mookie B, and it's a historic super chat at that. Lineal is like this. Started with Sutherland in 1892 to Gene Turner, who retired. Then Max Schmeling to Joe Louis, who retired, to Marciano, who retired, to Muhammad Ali, who vacated to Ali, who retired to Lennox Lewis.
All right, let's get to the phone lines. We're going.
We got one more. We got one more from Michael JC. You are ridiculous. Wilder didn't like the rematch terms. Fucking negotiate. That's it. Simple. Don't make it something that is not. Keep riding Wilderness.
Nah, we're not gonna negotiate. It's not simple when you keep coming with slave contracts.
That's a good super cool. That's a good
not,
super
it's
chat.
not it's not simple when you keep coming with slave contracts. How do you own me if I beat you? How do you get 50%? Nigga, beat it, man.
We got another one from T Plums 101. Sorry, but this dude Ralphie is a clown.
Hey, man.
It's
all right. Hey, Ralphie, it's all right. I get called an idiot, Ralphie. It's all good.
I guess
I don't take that stiff shit.
Don't take it personal, man.
We got one more too that I can't get to, but
even the parrot can talk. Remember that.
Even a broke clock is right once a day, right? Or
and the sun shine on every dog's asshole at least once in his lifetime.
Yeah, the sun
tough skin, baby.
On AJ's ass.
Tough skin, baby. Goddamn miss, boy.
Dog days are coming when he takes the fight, though.
Goddamn miss, don't give a damn.
Dark days are coming when he takes the fight, though.
I'm gonna go through this, man.
I know you are. I know you are, Wilder.
I'm gonna go through this, man.
We know that. We know that.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
If you're listening right now on YouTube,
If we don't get 150, we ain't going to call.
I'm finna say, yeah, we got 568 watching.
This motherfucking 3-minute clock. Watch how fast I be out. I got shit to do. I got a new dog too. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch
Man, this nigga was out here all day yesterday. Missed the whole afternoon show.
What kind of dog you got?
I got I got an English bulldog because I can't stand all the UK people being crazy. So I had to get the dog out of there.
I want to get a Doberman.
If we don't get to 150, man, we don't take no callers, bro. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
43 seconds, 2 minutes, 43 seconds. Because the disrespect to the team is ridiculous. Rafi's all the way over there in the UK. He's in the fucking future right now, working hard for you. Then me and Mike over here, and y'all don't respect it. If y'all don't respect what we do, like I don't even understand why we got to say this shit every fucking day. So it's like,
and really, bro, 150 is kind of too light, bro. It's 564 watching. We need 200.
I'm saying 150 just to start the phone lines
for the masterminds, right? For the masterminds, right?
It shouldn't end there.
For the masterminds.
Oh yeah, of course.
Everybody else needs 200 plus.
Masterminds and everyone else, that is a Patreon family.
If you ain't Patreon, baby, you ain't calling in. 200 plus.
Allowed to cut the line. I see Jay out there. You know what I'm saying? He's mastermind. I see Rod out there in the 870. What up?
And we do this every day, man. In the morning time, we come with morning shows. And then we got our flagship tonight at 7 o'clock. And then we got a Patreon show coming creeping. So we out here doing it. We ain't just playing around. We ain't just saying we're going to talk boxing or we're going to report on boxing. We are actually doing what we say we're going to do. And we here every day. Where everybody else at? I don't see them. We got people at the fucking press conference in New York. We got Danny in LA. So who really doing it? Y'all doing it or we doing it?
Thought it was Vegas.
I mean, yeah, Vegas. You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm just cool right now.
I know. You hot.
Shout out AB. Shout out Pacquiao. Shout out Demetrius Andre. Shout out everybody that's fighting this weekend, man. Big shout out to Brian Jennings, Shakur Stevenson, Mikael Mailer. All y'all, man. Good luck this weekend. I hope y'all do great.
Who we got here saying let me on?
We ain't 200 though.
Elms. All right, Elms, you gotta wait because we gotta go to Prince Joel.
What up? You good?
We are.
Okay. I'll start with first question. Mark, when Deontay put that offer in Instagram, that was good, right?
I can't hear you, man. You're breaking up. Say that again.
What was it?
Joel, you breaking up, homie. Say that again. Joel, Dubai.
Joel, come back to us. Hang up. Make a new connection, baby. We're going to let me see. Is Javier there? No.
Javier, yeah, Javier should be there.
We got KO. Boomerang status. Talk to me.
KO.
Yo, can you hear me, guys?
We hear you.
Loud and clear.
All right, quick one, yeah. So let's just talk about this Lineal business, yeah. Tyson Fury keeps claiming
shit.
Yeah, we got Elms, man.
Shit. Sorry, KO. Sorry.
Yeah, we got Elms, homie.
To this day. Take along if you know the words. Come on.
I like that shit, man.
All right, guys, listen, this Lineal business, yeah, doesn't really have any market value, It doesn't mean that you are entitled to 50-50 like Tyson keeps claiming. But I'm not going to shit on Tyson. Let's talk about your Docker, Deontay Wilder. So Deontay, what's he saying now? He doesn't want 40%? Is that what he's saying?
He actually hasn't said anything.
No, he just told me.
I'm sure he hasn't even received this offer. This was a video done by Eddie yesterday in New York, I believe. So
I just asked him how things were going yesterday. He said everything was going great, man. Everything.
But listen, I want to ask you guys a question. Eddie came out and said that he sent 6 emails and he hasn't got any response. Why aren't you Deontay fans pressing your guy to go back?
Because unlike AJ, Deontay Wilder is in charge of his career. He told his team that he wants one fight and one fight in particular. His team is going out and trying to make that fight happen.
All right, let me ask you a question. Are you first?
What? Hey man, who was over there moving and shit, man? If you're on Skype,
Elms, your man Elms, the only
if you're
one.
on Skype, mute yourself, man.
Elms, bro. They don't gotta say if you on. It's Elms, only Elms doing that.
Okay.
Fucking up Joel call.
All right. So I was gonna ask you guys, are you a Deontay Wilder fan first, or are you a boxing fan first?
Obviously, I'm a boxing fan since I was the only one telling the truth about Tyson Fury's lineal status.
That was me. I'm the truth teller.
Okay. So if you're a boxing fan, then shouldn't you, as a boxing fan, prefer to have an undisputed champion?
Cut it, cut it, cut it. Jay Hardcore on Blog Talk.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Jay Hardcore Boxing. They don't know shit about boxing.
BoxingVoice.com. Okay.
Rousey. Yeah.
Talk to me.
You said that, and I agree with you. You said that AJ has the belt, so he's controlling things, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so if that's so, let's say that Wilder wins the fight and there's a rematch. AJ has no belts no more. Wilder is undisputed champion in the fucking world. How in the hell did AJ get to make a decision to get 50-50 with no fucking belts whatsoever?
Slave
Explain that
contract.
shit to me, sir.
Slave contract. He can't explain it.
I can explain that easy.
You can't explain.
Do you want me to explain it?
Move to the next caller.
Do you want me to explain it?
He said he doesn't need you to explain it, but I want you to.
Because AJ blessed him. AJ blessed him.
Blessed him. Okay.
He got the blessing. He got the blessing. So now I did you a favor. You gotta do me a favor. It's a favor for a favor. AJ blessed him. If you receive the blessing, you can't turn around and ignore the man who gave you the blessing.
AJ needs favors. AJ needs favors.
If you receive
Eddie
the
think
blessing,
he's smart, man. Eddie think he a fucking smart dude.
If you receive the blessing, you can't turn around and ignore the man who gave you your blessing. You have to be appreciative.
He won 50-50 in America or 30-30 in America because he knows that fight is gonna do big business over here, bro. Eddie think he a fucking weasel, bro. I'm sick of that shit, bro. We got one from Michael JC, cause he's the boss and the deal is made now. All right, Michael JC, that's your opinion. But we got
exactly why the deal ain't made. That's exactly why AJ begging, because he want to be a boss. He gonna be a boss all by himself. He gonna be fighting Usyk or Dillian White next, and we gonna laugh at his ass.
we got another one from John Yeko. John Yeko. Eddie using 419 scam tactics in the negotiations. Using what does that 419 scam tactics mean? Is that a East Coast thing?
Isn't it 409? Like it's like they take out money from your check every week.
Okay.
That's 419.
Yeah.
I don't know what you talking about. 409. That's the.
We got Javier. Then we got Ams next.
That's the only thing I could get to.
Damn, we got another one from Scant Rants. I thought it was beat the A side, then you become the A side.
After a while.
True.
After a while.
That's a good point. If you beat the A side, don't you supposed to become
after a while?
I love Rafi though, because
Rafi is great.
No matter what, he's gonna pick the Yugi.
He's riding with this goddamn dude.
First of all, after a while, because first of all, you have to show your gratitude to the man who gave you your blessing.
Show you the gratitude, man. What are we doing?
Show your gratitude to the man who gave you a blessing.
This was boxing.
Yo, they don't want to box, nigga. They know they gonna get their head blocked off.
It's not just boxing; it's just the way of the world. I give you your come up. You must come to me with tribute.
Bro, if he gets 60,
we going to Elms.
Damn, Javier, sorry.
Elms pound right?
That's true.
Javi, go.
Javi, man, next time, but you gotta
Javi, don't go. Javi, don't go. Javi, don't go, Javi. What's going on, bro? Hold on,
nigga. Alabama, nigga, hold on.
Joshua, come and see me, baby. If he doesn't hide it, no more talking, no more dodging, no more excuses.
ThaBoxingvoice Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Hobbit finna fire your ass up, Ralphie.
Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, Ralphie. Mr.
Yo.
Goggles. Mr. Goggles, let me talk to you.
Mr. What?
Goggles.
Mr. Goggles.
All right, I'm here.
He call you Horace Grant.
Hey, man. Stop
I'm here.
distracting, man. Eddie is so funny, bro. This man is coming up with every type of way to confuse the fan. Ralphie, I see you put them glasses off. That's how confused you is. Ralphie can't even see straight no more. He don't know what's going on. Eddie got
I see clearly, bro.
Bruh,
I see clearly.
bruh. I don't want to hear you talk, Ralphie. Shut up.
You carry on. You shut up.
Anyways, back to what I'm saying, bruh. Eddie went out here. He just sent an offer to everybody. So the question is, who does he take when the offers come in? If everybody accept, then what happens? Because Eddie got about 5 offers out right here. Eddie got an offer
he said in the video, he said first come, first serve basis.
Man, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this a buffet line? And then we got a buffet now? What's going on? Who does that?
Eddie Hearn
You supposed to
does.
have a dedicated negotiation with somebody so y'all can figure some shit out. You want to have negotiate. You want to basically, he just want to get his cake and eat it too. And then you want to say, I want 50-50 after you beat me. No, motherfucker, that's not how that works. You're not getting 50-50 after I beat you. Like, what? That don't make no sense. And Ralphie over here like, yeah, you know, you gotta be generous. You gotta be nice to the A side. Get on your knees and say you love me. Man, shut up, Ralphie. You just, I mean, Ralphie,
You gotta show your gratitude. If I
Hold
bless
on,
you,
hold on, Em. We
if
got
I
one
bless
from
you, you will show your gratitude.
Super chat from BFT Boxing. It is as simple as this: 50-50 or F off and fight UK nobodies. Hearn don't run shit.
Scat Rants with another one says, I thought it was beat the A side and you become the A side. You said that already?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure you did, because you're always on top of things. Elms, talk to me.
What up, Elms? I know you about to come for us.
Good morning. I just want to say it's unbelievable how man are protecting niggas who are ducking. Your guy, first he got offered.
Don't talk about AJ, man, like that. Don't talk about AJ like that.
Wait, it's Michael. Relax, bro. I said, you man first wanted percentages. You wanted 30. You got it. You got 35. You got 40.
Preach.
Oh, radio silence. It's radio silence now because your man's bluff got called.
Preach.
Now you guys are acting like divas. Oh, go fight over there. We don't want to fight. This is ridiculous. Where is Wilder? It looks like Ralphie was right yesterday. Ralphie said, hashtag Wilder wants $1 billion. That's what it's looking like. Where is Wilder? I can't even stand this. I'm out.
That's all we want. We want $1 billion offer. We don't want to fight.
Preach.
Of course.
We don't want. We going out to R&V. Boycott AJ.
What's up, Wardy? You heard me? Been doing some business. I ain't been too much on this thing, but I just got one question. Well, I got one statement and a question. The statement is, today I realized nobody on the UK side will ever, let's say, have an intelligent thought if you don't think this is a contract when you was a B side demanding what the fuck to do. But I got a question for you, Ralphie.
Yo,
what statement or what type of contract would you consider AJ to be ducking at? What? Give me a number or give me a percentage that you be like, AJ don't really want to fight, because it seems like you're always moving the goalposts. When he offered this, is he ain't ducking. When he offered this, he ain't ducking. So you know what? I'm tired of all these hypotheticals. I need to start getting some solidification around here, and I need y'all to start asking these UK callers and putting it on. And Mike, I want you to write it down when they say what contract was AJ's truly.
Damn, R&V, man, I can't even get the damn question out.
Nah, he wants to know what contract or percentage are they?
He never said percentage. He never said percentage.
Hold on,
He said,
Ralphie, damn.
he said what figure?
Nah,
He said what
Let
figure?
us talk, Ralphie. Hold on. Quit being so super saber hole.
Carry on this.
If you want, Ralphie, I'll bring him back on. Hopefully.
Bring him back on.
I'm here.
All right, can you just repeat it? Because Ralphie hasn't made out in his head. First of all, don't even repeat it. Just tell Ralphie his old ass ears with all the hair in it didn't hear you. You didn't use the word figure. You used percentage, right?
He did not say percentage. He said what figure?
Answer.
All right.
Okay, Ralphie.
Yo.
Tell me a percentage.
That's not what you said.
No, wait. Let me finish my.
That's not what you said.
Hey, remember you talking to pound for pound, so respect it. Now, like I said, I want to know what percentage, and I want this in writing. what percentage, and also a figure that you would show that, man, AJ is ducking. He really don't want this fight. Please tell me, because it seems like you're always moving the goalposts. So I need to start being a man, put your nuts out there and tell me exactly what you feel. Man, AJ is ducking.
All right, RMV, thank you. So
we got a super chat from Blue Bloods.
You want to take some time to think about that before you answer?
I don't need any time. I can.
Let it digest. Let it digest. Don't rush out.
I don't need any time, bro.
Okay.
I don't need any time.
So what is the percentage that you feel if AJ doesn't take it, that's an indication of him ducking? Or a figure like the man said. So we can move on. There's a lot of other callers.
Okay. Well, listen. Wilder to me, he
said AJ, not Wilder.
AJ.
Well, I can answer it better this way. The fact that Wilder is quibbling, over he's received what, 12 million offer? He's refused it. He's received what, a 15 million offer? Is that correct? He's refused it. What man is going to turn down?
So your answer is deflection. That we're doing.
15
If you're
million.
going to deflect, let me get to a super chat.
And 4 belts.
If you're going to deflect, let me get to a super chat.
15 million and 4 belts.
Since you're
turned
deflecting,
it down.
I want to get to the super chat.
Get to the super chat.
Thank you.
Get to the super chat.
We got one from Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Big ups to you and great interview yesterday with Eddie Hearn. Keep doing your shit, man, and we following you, brother. Salute to Ness and the TBV panel. Thank you, man. Thanks, homie.
So to be clear, you're not gonna answer that, right?
I told you. The man's turned down 15 million.
No. Remember, the pound for pound supporter, R&V, asked you to give him a figure or a percentage that you would consider AJ to be ducking if he does not take. That's why I said you're bringing up Wilder for no reason. He wants to know what offer should AJ take, and if he doesn't, then he's considered a duck. He's asking you to place the percentage or number. If you don't want to do that, that's fine, because we have dozens to call it.
I can answer that.
We got 600 watching, and we need 300 thumbs up before we get to. Man, really, if you ain't Patreon, I really don't want to get to you if we ain't got 300 thumbs up personally. I don't know about Ness, but that's just my opinion. Because we do this shit every morning, and we're not getting the necessary love that I feel like we should be getting. So if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. Also, go over to ThaBoxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors and bookmark that Amazon link. Do all your shopping through that link. It costs you absolutely nothing, but we do get a little kickback every time you use that link. Ness, back to you, homie.
Yeah, Wilder's turned down 15 million plus and 4 belts. Say no more. That's my answer.
We're going to KO boomerang status.
What's going on, KO?
Question from R&V. It's a dumb question, and I'll explain why it's a dumb question. It's a dumb question because you can't ask someone that is sending an offer to take an offer. That's a ridiculous question.
It's
AJ is
a
the
hypothetical.
One sending the offer.
It's a hypothetical. It's either you want to play his game or you don't.
It's a dumb hypothetical question. The question we should be asking is, who has been sending offers consistently and who has been refusing to take the offer? It's Deontay.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
if you think someone is ducking, call his bluff. Take the offer.
KO'd.
Yeah.
KO'd. How did you feel when we read and played the audio of Eddie Hearn saying that if Joshua loses, he still receives 50-50 in the US?
To be honest, if we're talking about fairness, it doesn't seem fair. But let's face it, this A-side, B-side business is not about the fairness game. That's the reality.
So
and that's something that we all know.
So KO, since we're being fair, if the offer...
No, we're not being fair. That's the point. A-side, B-side business is not about fairness.
All right.
It's about the fact that
all right,
I
so
am
that's
the
why,
A-side and I get to call the shots.
And that's why the offer's not being accepted. That's why the offer's not being accepted. I'm glad you realized it.
Then, okay, fine. If that's the reason why the offer is not being accepted, don't then say AJ is ducking, because that is ridiculous. That is dumb.
Well, if you just said that the offer, if you just said, well, you got 2 seconds, so I'll just say, cut it.
Bro, he doing that dumb shit though. Why chase a man?
No, but he just said that the offer isn't fair. He said, if I must say the offer isn't fair, but those are A-side tactics.
Yes.
So fine. If you're a B-side with
You have the
options.
right to reach.
No. You're a B-side with options. You don't take that offer. You don't reply to the emails. Why? Because you got something better.
Exactly. And that's
treating you fair and respectable and like a grown-up, not like a child, not smearing your name, not discrediting your accomplishments. You don't have that on the other side. So
it's
what
funny.
offer?
It's funny all the offers come out when Shelly and Wilder has been out in the public telling them that we are pursuing that Fury rematch. It's funny you want to start negotiating when you know that they're planning something else. You're just trying to make them look bad in the media when you know the route that they're going. The WBC has already mandated and it's
That
probably
they have
going
to negotiate before February 9th anyway, but we'll see. This is going to make things interesting because I have a feeling, someone will try to hold out for a little more. This is part of the business. This is part of the business. Just like not accepting the offer is part of the business and a negotiation tactic.
Do you think this shit gets a purse bid?
It's called holding out. I mean, it's a strong possibility. It's not like we haven't seen purse bids before, especially
But in this big of a fight, though,
especially with Heyman included. It doesn't matter. We don't know. We just don't know. We're gonna get the callers though. We got more boomerangers coming out from Canada. WBC Border Wars champ Jose in Calgary. Stand up. Good morning.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain cold, Norway. Shorty wants that foreplay. I'm like, no way. Gotta rock it like Coldplay, killing it. OJ, getting cheese like Green Bay. Call me Aaron Rodgers. Hopped out that Dodger.
The WBC champion of the world.
Yo, Ness, you should change Javier's name to Smithers, man. Because he sucks up to you more than that guy from The Simpsons. Jeez, Javier. Come on, man. Rafi, don't put up with that, Rafi. Don't put up
I
with
ain't putting up with shit, bro.
Topping whatever Ness is saying, man. They're trying to suck you into the sheep narrative, man. Just pass.
The sheep, man. I'll never wear a sheep hat. Never wear a sheep hat.
Why is no one talking about Amir Khan and Crawford fight being signed? Or Broner Pacquiao 2 days away. You guys are just in love with this topic, man. It's gonna happen, guys. You guys aren't gonna force it or make it any quicker. Jeez.
Jose, we got a flash today, baby. Don't disrespect us, man. Don't you ever come on here and say we only do one topic. You tune in us to us every day. We do more than one topic, man. And we got a flash shit going on today. Don't come with that bullshit, bro.
You do every topic and then AJ and Wilder. But you know what? It's all good, man. Hey, I'm
Who's
not
talking about it though? If Eddie Hearn comes out and says something, we have the obligation to fucking report on it. You know why? Eddie Hearn moves the fucking needle. You tune into him, I tune into him. Everybody watches Eddie Hearn more than they watch anybody else.
Eddie Hearn is poking you guys with a stick, man. He's getting reactions out of people, man. He's gonna say what he's gonna want to say because people are gonna repeat it.
That's what you do, though, bro. That's a part of him saying this shit.
Wilder doesn't seem to care about money, man. It looks like Wilder's going to negotiate on principle, whereas AJ is asking for money. AJ starts his negotiations with money, and it seems like Wilder's going to cut it.
We got a super chat from Grandmaster Flash. What does Wilder have that's better than a fight for Undisputed? Also, we have one from TN Flus. Ralphie's so brainwashed he can't understand the question. We got one from Jay Willett. Mike, dumb, or something like that. Once or some shit like that. He tried to make me stutter, but I guess he's like a fanboy. Appreciate it, homie. Thanks for the money.
We're going to Rod in the 870.
Oh, whoa. We got Jack is the truth. Khan. He been waiting.
I don't know. Skype looks like it dropped off. We'll get to them after this call. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I think that Wilder should pretty much focus on the Fury fight because it seems like AJ is going to continue to offer and Hearn going to continue to offer these BS offers, especially on a rematch. The 40% is not bad. It's a good start. Maybe you get it up to 43, 44, 45%. But the rematch, as Mike said, is BS, and I wouldn't take the fight simply because of the rematch clause in there. I'm not taking 70-30, and your guy's not getting 50-50 in the rematch, especially if it comes to the U.S. where you're going to make more money.
Now, hold on now. The 70-30 part maybe 65-35, but I wasn't too mad about that. But this,
I need all my time. I need all my time, Mike. No, don't take my time. All right, cool. But I think he should fight Fury. The Fury fight would definitely do $1 million. I think close to $1 million, if not $1 million, anywhere between 700,000 and $1 million. Because I have people at work who never talked about boxing talking about this fight, and I work at a big company like GE where these motherfuckers don't care about anything but engineering. So I think the fight will do good. I think he will become the A side at that point because he will be able to show that he sold more pay-per-views at a higher price than AJ. Nobody gives a damn about that 90,000 seater over in the UK where you only got one other sport. You have 20 sports over here that's competing for business. So I think Ralphie needs to take his ass back to the UK.
Cut it. I'm in the UK. What are you talking about? You crazy?
And real quick on the 70-30 part, I don't think
Crack is whack.
that'll be a big sticking point because I don't think Wilder's even thinking about losing to this guy. To be honest with you, I think that's something they're like, all right, cool, whatever, because I'm gonna knock his ass out. And then when he loses, AJ, that is, can't be 50-50, bro. That does not fly. You have to take what you gave me in the first fight. Period.
All right, let's get to Joel. Boomerang status. Joel?
Yeah, what up, TVV?
What's up, brother? You sound way better
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, Mike, I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
your point. When Deontay Wilder and Charlie Finkel put everything, every step of the negotiation last year in the media, that was good, right?
No, because the fight didn't happen. So that was not good.
No, when they put the fight still not happen. It's not happening. It's still not happening.
But no, whoa. Your man, your man, Eddie Hearn said what exactly? Fights do not get done in the media. I don't do that. That's not part of my business. But hold on, goddamn it, Prince. You a Prince now. I'm trying to give you some respect, but I will get gutter on your ass. I don't want to show you no respect.
When you
Mr. Prince, Mr. Prince.
The other don't give you the respect. The other don't give you the respect. Was not Wilder who called Eddie and the slave master? That is not an insult.
I don't think he used the term slave master. No,
It's not.
I think he said he's milking a black man. He never said slave master. Don't lie. Don't get on this show and lie, bro.
Go to his Instagram. You can see that he wrote that.
Yeah.
Was not Deontay Wilder who say AJ is a proper champion? How are you gonna start to fight with somebody and then you start to bring him down, and then after that you cry?
What is Eddie Hearn been doing every chance he get? The guy from Alabama. Oh my god, man, you guys are so fucking hypocritical, bro.
It was the Wilder camp who started leaking shit.
But Eddie Hearn said that's not how stuff is done. But 2 months later,
Mike, you're taking the wrong approach.
I'm
It was
sorry.
the Wilder camp who started leaking stuff.
Because you see, what the sheep love to do is talk about the past, right? So we need to get this fight done. The only way to do that is deal with the present. In the present, Eddie said, we will not put out the negotiations because that's what caused it to go wrong in the past. Right now, we're talking, conversations are going good, so we're not going to leak anything. Now all that has changed.
Now he's talking about offers in the media.
Exactly.
Come on. Go to Jack. No, go to Jack. Jack been waiting.
Well, the Wilder camp are the culprits. They're the ones who started.
I thought Jack was like in the chat or whatever.
He is my friend, but we got masterminds. That
Okay. My bad. I ain't know.
Talk to me.
Yo, hey, quick, man. We gotta really look at this shit, man, because Hearn does it every time. The last time when Wilder was Fury was about to fight, he was pressing to try to get the fight, or so say he was pressing to get the fight. He was making offers, this, that, and the other, and everything to prevent the fight from happening. For the simple fact, he know that Wilder's profile gets bigger and dwarfs Joshua every time. Now we back at it again. They come out with a mandatory with the WBC to push this fight through, and all of a sudden, here go Hearns again. Back in the news again, talk about he got an offer, this, that, and the other. He don't want to make the fight. All he wants to do is get that shit out there to try to build Joshua's profile up right now because right now he ain't looking pretty good, man. Yo, we gotta stop believing this bullshit, man. People have had it, man, and he keep doing the same shit every time, man. Come on now. Hashtag no shoplifting, man. Hit the thumbs up, man, and stop believing this Eddie Hearn bullshit. That's my call.
And that's why we're still going to masterminds and boomerangers, because we ain't got 300 yet. It is what it is.
Let me see. We got Jack is the truth. Javier didn't actually get back in yet, right?
What's good? All right, don't
Good.
cut me off. Don't interrupt. Let me explain why the 50-50 is fair for the rematch clause. Before I do that, hang on. Don't cut me off. Before, if you check the lineal champions on Wikipedia, if you look at Muhammad Ali, it says vacated, and they gave it to someone else. If you scroll all the way down and you see Tyson Fury at the bottom, it says vacated, so he's not the lineal champion. Anyway, that's by the by. The reason why the 50-50 is fair is because it's a guaranteed 2-match clause. Whether he wins or loses, when Parker lost to AJ, he didn't get a rematch clause. He would have got a rematch clause if he won. Eddie Hearn is saying, I will guarantee you, whether you win or lose, I will give you a rematch.
We don't want
clause.
your guarantee,
hang
Jack.
on.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Listen, so if AJ beats him, he's still giving him the opportunity to fight in America at 70-30. If he loses, 50, because it's a 2-way rematch clause. That's why he feels he can play with the Watson. If it was a 1-way clause, then it should be exactly opposite.
We don't care.
Oh, you guys are deflecting.
We don't care.
Congratulations.
But listen,
You played yourself.
you're deflecting. The point is, Eddie Hearn has given Wilder the 15 million that he's already accepted, plus 35% of anything above the projected income.
Jack.
And a 2-way clause.
You got one second.
Splits
Boom.
are fair.
Shut that soft ass shit up, man.
Yo, and this is who I chose to represent us in the UK.
A fucking sheep.
Fucking
Bah.
Jack.
Exactly.
You again. I like your style and clothes because Jack wears full 3-piece suits to these things. So shout out to
nice, man.
Shout out to Jack. So, I want you to say, so Eddie, let's get right into it, Eddie. And all the other videographers, you can use my shit. So you say, Eddie, let's get right into it. Rematch, 50-50 split. Why? And let him go through the spiel that Jack said and say, but Eddie, that is going to be one of those negotiation points that causes some hiccups, causes some sort of debate back and forth. Why add that? Why not just do a 1-fight deal like you did with Joseph Parker? Just do a 1-fight deal like you did with him. Why not do a 1-fight deal like, many people do? Like, if there's a rematch clause, let it be a rematch clause, similar to Wilder Fury, right, Mike? I mean, Wilder Fury had a 2-way rematch clause, and it was only 1 fight. Like, why do you have to guarantee the splits on both? And how does he control the money in the U.S.? So
that's what I'm saying.
No, don't go nowhere because I got to walk you through this, right?
All right.
So according to Eddie Hearn,
Yellow Brick Road,
we need to see proof of funds because we don't know how Deontay and his team are coming up with this 50 million. So according to Eddie, Deontay doesn't need to see proof of funds in a fight that will be taking place in the rematch in the U.S. when Eddie hasn't done a successful U.S. pay-per-view, let alone a successful U.S. card. He hasn't had a card that sold over 6,000 tickets.
Is the rematch supposed to be in Kansas?
I don't know.
Okay.
How about they just do the rematch in England as well as the first one, like Wilder's doing? How about that?
Because y'all know where the money at, man. Yeah.
Maybe Rafi. Maybe I don't have an issue with that at all. I actually like that, but I'm just saying, why can't we get like a regular rematch clause? Like why do we have to be debate? Like, why haven't we had this conversation about any other fighter? I mean, why this didn't happen with Canelo and Triple G? Why he wasn't saying, look, you beat me, the next fight's gonna be 70-30, and why? Why is it?
Because we all know after the fight happens, the percentage is always negotiated after the fight. I mean, after even though there's a rematch clause, they always go back to the negotiation table to see who who gets what. You know what I'm saying? But Eddie just trying to make sure his guy is protected both ways. That's all he's doing.
The same way that Fury's back in the negotiation table now, trying to get a higher percent. Even the WBC is mandating a higher percent because even the UK public believes that, Fury has elevated himself based off the performance. So again, if Fury's elevated himself and Eddie's own words is, well, if Fury Wilder win, they get 50-50. I just don't understand why even do that fight. But we'll go to Akon now.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. What I'm not trying to what US callers don't seem to understand is that out of these three top heavyweights, two completely understand what diversification is. Now let me explain to you what that means. Wilder's putting all his eggs in one basket, relying on this Fury fight. And what's Fury doing? In that same interview from Eddie Hearn yesterday, he said that Fury asked him for a flat fee. Fury's not even asking for a percentage. Fury's asking Eddie Hearn for a flat fee to fight.
So make the fight with Fury.
Okay, but they're in negotiations.
So all right.
Eddie
So
Hearn
why are
said
you guys
there's a
mad?
percentage-
I don't
Exactly.
get it.
So,
If
no
Wilder's
one's
a
mad at all.
bum, if
Because
Wilder's a
AJ,
bum,
if I'm AJ and I'm Team AJ, I'm making the Fury fight. Because if I'm AJ and I'm confident I'm beating Fury, I'm gonna beat Fury and do something that Wilder couldn't do. He couldn't beat Fury. I'm gonna beat Fury, do something that Wilder couldn't do, and Wilder will have nowhere left to turn. Wilder has all this momentum, and what's he doing? He's silent. Absolutely silent. And Nez, you said, about the rematch. Why do this whole 50-50 if Wilder wins? Okay, it's a negotiation. Surely, if Wilder's unhappy with the 50-50, if he wins in the rematch, he goes back to the table and says he wants more.
But
But if
listen,
he's not responding to Eddie Hearn, which you're saying he's only interested in Fury, he's not responding to Eddie Hearn. If he's not responding to Eddie Hearn, how are these negotiations meant to take place?
Good point. How can they communicate if they don't
I
communicate?
tried to talk. You didn't want me to, so I'll just
No,
wait.
you can talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll just wait. I waited. Your 30 was up. It's all good. I tried to talk. This is my thing. I love how the UK public take it on the chin so easily, Mike. It's like, it's a negotiation tactic. Why doesn't he negotiate? That's the whole thing, bro. He already told you. They took me for a ride for 4 months. They took me for a ride. I thought I was getting the fight in September. They took me for a ride. I accepted flat fees. They took me for a ride. They didn't give me a rematch clause. They took me for a ride. So I'm not going to entertain anything they send unless it's logical, unless it's a decent contract. 50-50 rematch to one loser. Because if it's a two-way 50-50, then we talking, but it's not. So when your contract makes sense, maybe Deontay Wilder and his team will start to reply.
After the super chat, get to Javier, but first we gotta go out to our pound for pound supporter, Andre Diakonu, listening from the classroom. Don't believe Hearn yesterday was all smoke for the media. Eddie is a pimp selling you a dream with no plan. Hashtag storyteller. Hey, that's a good little analogy right there.
So you're basically saying Wilder's not going to sign.
He's definitely a storyteller, but we'll get to Javier Boomerang status. Go.
Hey man, I'm gonna just make this about how Eddie a liar, bro. How he a fake. So Eddie has been lying since the first time we had negotiations, right? He switched up his story every time.
Talk about it.
Last week, Eddie said we gonna make the fight Dillian White and Joshua April 13th. He didn't say nothing else. He said, I'm making the fight. I'm gonna get this contract together for Dillian White and Joshua. Now, how is it that your own fighter, Dillian White, he's under Eddie Hearn, right? I'm not tripping, right?
You ain't tripping.
All right. So Eddie Hearn is basically bullshitting his own fighter. He's telling Dillian White, I'm gonna make this fight for you, but yet he in the media saying, oh, but we gonna make the fight with somebody else. So who are you making the fight with, Eddie? Like, bro, don't come around. How do you lie to your own people? He's lied to everybody in the UK. He lied to his own fighters. He lied to fighters that's not his. Who does he tell the truth to? Like, I just want to know that, because Eddie ain't told the truth about shit. He told us it was an 80% chance to make the Wilder fight last time. That shit didn't look like he even came close to being done.
Like, bro, when the last time Eddie told us the truth about anything? He said Big Baby might be fighting AJ on fucking April 13th. He just saying names, bro.
It's
Like
open
Eddie
to
really
it's open to
saying
who signs first. If Wilder signs, then Wilder gets it. If he doesn't sign,
he
then
said
White gets it.
White is fighting April 13th. Your dumbass ignored it, right? He just said that shit.
He said if the fight is open to whoever wants it. If Wilder signs first, then Wilder gets it first. But it doesn't look like Wilder's gonna sign.
Man, you got motherfuckers leaving fucking.
Edward in Alabama.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on, big homie?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, this is a non-starter, like I said. The 50-50 in the rematch is a complete joke. Hey, newsflash, you guys. Nobody knows who Anthony Johnson is over here.
Who?
If it's money over here, it's all built off Wilder.
Who?
Yeah, who? Nobody knows who he is. He doesn't deserve 50-50 and more lucrative target. The biggest problem we have with the UK stuff is they live in like a barbaric version of boxing. They don't have no Ali Act over there. They just make up numbers. Nobody knows how much they make. They're not required to disclose any of that information. This is a waste of time. So Wilder told you what the terms are, what he wants. If you're not prepared to do that, quit using the media to try to manipulate a situation like Wilder is ducking you or something. You don't want the fight, AJ. Eddie Hearn don't want the fight. That's my call.
Well, Wilder should come
We
out
got a
and say he
super
doesn't
chat
want
from.
the fight.
We got a super chat from Will Riggs. If Wilder got 99%, Ness would still complain.
I will.
True.
Rafi, tap your mic for me. I think you're
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
You're good. You're good. So when you talk, please turn your head that way, or point the mic at you. You see how I have mine's always in front of me?
I hear you.
You have yours
Okay.
to the side. When you talk
Yeah,
off
yeah.
the side,
All
it
right.
you get the echo from the room.
Okay, I got you.
Let's go to I don't know, long distance caller on Blog Talk. Who's this? Yo,
Hello?
yes.
First time caller?
So I'm calling from Germany. It's Kingsley.
First time?
Kingsley, what's up?
Yeah. I'm fine. How are you guys doing? I have a question for Mike. Mike,
What's up?
Raman Lenos Lewis, who was the A side for the first match?
So what now?
Maxine Raman against Lenos Lewis, who was the A side for the first match, for the first fight.
Shit. You tell me.
It was Lenos Lewis. So after Rahman beat Lenos Lewis, the rematch, who was the A side?
Hopefully, motherfucking
He's got 55% for the.
But I don't think you can put Rodman on the same level as a Wilder. His popularity is not of Wilder.
Rockman didn't have a title. Rockman didn't have a title. Rockman wasn't unifying the division. It wasn't going to be for the undisputed heavyweight crown. It's nowhere near the same. Nowhere.
Lenos Lewis lost the fight. He lost the first fight.
Okay. Okay.
Huh?
He lost to a lesser man.
He
lost to a lesser known man. He lost to a man that never done a pay-per-view. You forgetting that?
You can't put Rodman on the same level as a Wilder right now, bro.
Same
Like
principle.
stop it.
Same principle. It's a good.
It's not the same principle because it's totally different people.
Not
different people,
Wilder,
same principle.
Forget about the people, dog. The money is different. Rockman.
That's what I'm saying.
Rockman's never been an A side. Get
That's
out.
what I'm saying, bro. Like it's a totally different guy. He's not of the level of a Wilder, bro.
Troy,
hey, hold on. Javier, quit fucking texting me, bro. Like, goddamn.
Troy, Baltimore.
Yeah. Hey, good to hear you. Hey, Ralphie.
Yo, bless.
Yeah, bless up, man. Keep on doing the good work. You know, Nesta and Mike are just Wilder hand puppets. You know, they are pretty cool off the show, but on the show they Wilder hand puppets. So
I agree with that. They're beautiful guys, but they are puppets, Wilder puppets.
All right, yeah, exactly. You know, Nesta is king sheep when it comes to Wilder, and Mike is king sheep when it comes to Nesta. So, you know, that's just how it works with them. So you know, I'm glad to have you on the show. Nesta, Mike, I ain't got nothing to say to y'all on this subject. I'm tired of talking about it. All right.
Well, y'all really don't know, man. Me and Ness are not that that agreeing on pretty much nothing. All right.
First time caller, if you are, let me know. 954-213, 954-213. He don't want to talk. He on that speaker. Wow. And we going to Sam on Skype. Talk to me.
Yo, yo.
What's going on, Sammy?
All right, I got a problem with what Mike and Nez have been saying, and also Rafi. I want to start with the business that the WBC is worth more than the other belts. That's complete BS. It looks cooler and everything, but it's not worth more.
When you talk to every fighter, or most fighters want that what? That WBC.
Everything, but the WBA is the first ever sanctioning body.
Who cares about that WBA and their fucking shit sanctioning bodies? And sanctioning body is shit. They got 18 belts per division. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay. They're all corrupt. We know that. They're all corrupt. We all know that.
They got the super WBA. Then they got the regular WBA. Then they got the interim WBA. Then they got the intercontinental WBA.
WBC corrupt.
And the WBA super never has a fucking mandatory. Never.
When does that ever happen? Okay,
No, tell me when the WBA super gets the mandatory. When's Floyd ever gonna fight Thurman or AJ? Whoever.
You might get lucky and Jacobs has to fight Triple G. Rare occasions.
Yo, the sad part is that we wouldn't even have to worry about all of this if we just had a fair offer.
Let's go to the lineal status.
Oh, you ain't got time for that, Sam. You got 8 seconds left.
Yeah. You got 3 now.
3.
Okay, 2, forget it.
1.
My man Sammy, man. Good call, baby.
Sam. Oh shit, we had 2 Sams. I wonder what Sam was that, or did he call from 2 different accounts? Do we got another Sam? If you're another Sam, talk to us. Sam's the man.
What's going on, Sam?
Oh, we got another one. Let's go.
I like green eggs and ham.
Yeah, we hear you, Sam.
Are you that singing, Sam?
Hey.
Huh?
How are you guys today?
Oh, we're good, brother.
Good, man. Good over here.
Yeah. So here we are again. The same story, the same narration, and
it's different.
Always trying to protect WADA.
Wait, you don't think the story's different?
Always.
It's just the same shit, man.
Goddamn, Sam, is the phone in your mouth or something? Goddamn.
Get calling, Sam. Your time's running.
He's getting a lot of feedback. Sam, you're getting a lot of feedback. Maybe you're too close to the receiver there or something, buddy. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we all know that they try to protect WADA now. Eddie Hearn has come out and say, take 60-40. Okay.
Well, he actually said he actually sent an offer 35%. Remember, he said he's willing to go to 40. He hasn't sent that 40 yet. We're just saying that. We're just saying that, but he didn't send it. He didn't send it.
99%. You guys will still talk shit.
No, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If there's a 50-50 rematch clause for AJ and not for Wilder, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
You guys lack common sense, especially but the new guy he's got it. But both of you,
yeah, of course he's got it. He's on top of AJ.
I've got it.
Yes.
He's on AJ's lap right now.
To sign the contract.
AJ's R. Kelly.
Tell AJ to fucking take what I take in the goddamn rematch after I beat his ass. Then we'll sign a contract.
Listen,
Make it fair. Make it fair. 50-40 total revenue. Total revenue 60-40.
No, Wilder needs $1 billion.
Don't come with this $15 million plus upside. The fuck out of here,
Wilder needs $1 billion.
All right,
y'all smoking dope over there, man.
We going to
put that dope down.
C-Man on Skype. C-Man on Skype. If we ain't talking to you, keep yourself muted. Respect your fellow caller. C-Man, talk to us.
Yo, Ness. Quickly, I want to make this quick. Just 2 points. Yeah, the lineal title. What they need to do with the IBO that Joshua has is dilute that title to make it a lineal title to see if they can replace, because that title
he's got to earn the lineal title, but I get what you're saying, but he's still got to earn it. You can't dilute one and give him one. You know, he's got to actually beat Fury for it.
Not exactly. So all right, so you got 3 top heavyweights, all undefeated. So they have a mini tournament between them. So obviously Wilder's fought Fury. It was a draw. Now Fury's gonna fight AJ allegedly. So if he fights, if he fights AJ and he wins, dilute that title so there could be no dispute about what title the lineal title is. That's
agree.
my first point. Second point, Wilder, he needs to fight AJ, because if he doesn't fight AJ, he's gonna be frozen out for about a year, because AJ's not an idiot and not knows Eddie Hearn. They're gonna demand an immediate rematch clause if they lose, and they're most likely gonna lose. So
you cannot freeze out a proven pay-per-view success now in the US. He only gonna get bigger. Have you seen Fox Sports?
Bruh.
Have you seen what they're doing in like production value?
And
come on, man.
Did you see the ratings that we got?
Did you see the ratings we got
for that fight?
No. Listen, I rate Wilder. Don't get me wrong. I don't underestimate him, yeah. But he needs to sign a contract.
Cut it. He don't need. Look here, man. Look here. Why? And I hate that I'm saying this. I fucking hate that I'm saying this. Why do you think Al Heyman didn't let fucking Danny Garcia or anybody else go over to fight Terrence Crawford? They don't need anybody else right now. They got a plan and they got fucking somebody backing them, and the production has been so good. The Caleb Plant fight, oh my God, the behind the scenes, the all access, everything was so good, and I can only imagine what they're going to do for the fucking Wilder and Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner. The production value has been good. The fucking grand arrival has been great. Can you imagine when Wilder fights somebody big now?
Why have they not been doing that?
It's not only that; it's the rate.
The deal just started, buddy.
What did Usatagi
in the new year? Not the last year. The new year.
What did Usatagi get on ESPN? As long as he didn't drop or the drop wasn't significant, it was a good thing. Listen. Fox came out and reported that there was their highest Nielsen's rating or something like that.
That's because of the character of AJ. That's because of the character of AJ.
Excuse me?
That's because of the character of AJ. Wilder's profile has grown due to the character of AJ.
A sheep. You do understand we were talking about Caleb.
You're the one with the sheep hat.
You do understand we were talking about Caleb Plant and Jose Usatagi right there, right?
I was referring to Mike's statement about the growth in profile.
Yeah, exactly.
Production values, etc.
In reference to Jose Usatagi and Caleb Plant, that's what we said. Like, we talking about those ratings and that production.
I got people that don't even know who.
Remember,
I got people that don't know who AJ is, but when that till this day went viral, they knew who Wilder was. When they seen that whole clip of him in Radio Raheem, I was like, we didn't know this guy was so pro-black. What?
Radio Raheem, when he was wilding out, when he was taking Radio Raheem's words out of context.
Yes, that blew him up. That shit went viral everywhere. People got more interested in Wilder with that clip and with everything that's been going on since then.
When all he had to do was reply in a simple, intelligent manner, he said he starts wilding out.
Here we go.
He said he starts wilding out
because of a dumb question.
Because the guy started wilding out.
If you ask me that question, I would give you the same response.
Go places like that.
What you mean?
Go places wilding out.
You ain't see him at the acting trailer? You know what I'm saying? Building his profile without AJ's name. You didn't see that?
It's built
Forrest Grant. You didn't see that?
AJ. It's built off the back of AJ. He was working invisibly. He was working invisibly for years. AJ comes along, gets the belts, and the guy blew up.
AJ's so big over here that people really think his name is Anthony Johnson. That's how big he is.
Yeah, that's what
he's so big over here that everybody in the United States sign up to the zone and watch this fight. The United States has 15,000 people in it.
I mean, why can't you comprehend? Why can't you comprehend the simple fact that when a new business starts, it takes time to grow?
But AJ's supposed to be that global star, right?
Why can't you understand the simple fact that when a business starts, it starts small.
I thought AJ's supposed to be that driving force, that big name in boxing that they're going to drive the sport to the next level.
You expect the zone
when
to
Floyd
start
Mayweather fought fucking Tishin or whoever, that shit went viral the whole morning.
You expect
I ain't seen AJ go viral yet over here.
Coca-Cola.
What?
That's crazy.
Say what now?
You expect the zone to start off as big as Coca-Cola? That's
No,
crazy.
no.
That's crazy.
I never said that. I don't expect every event to be big, but what I do expect when you're a star fights on your platform, draw good numbers. That's what I do expect.
Well, keep watching.
Okay,
I'll watch it grow. Watch it grow.
Is he even still signed with the zone?
You tell me, is he?
I don't know. I mean, you know Eddie better than I do because you take like every word to heart.
I'll have a look through through my files later. See if I can find the contract.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, man. They say I'm up wild as nuts. This guy's got files on AJ contract.
Yeah, I'll have a look in the files later. I'll look up the contract, see if it's in my files.
All right, let's get to some callers, man. Let's get to some callers. What do we got? Help! We got a boomeranger coming from Texas. None other than JD. What up, B?
JD, motherfucker.
There's a lot of things I like to do, so just try to get on my games on boxing. I don't know why they gonna call me because I'm a 54 pounder, but I have a brother that's at 160.
What's the damn deal, fellas? Here we go again. AJ, Anthony Johnson, and Deontay Wilder talk. Man, look. If I'm Wilder, and they offer me, I can see 55-45. You know what I mean? I'll accept the offer like that. You know what I mean? Go knock his ass out, and then and then that makes you the better.
Excuse me. As a former fighter yourself, I want you to get to the point. I need you to get to the point because, like, we talking about the rematch clause. That's the issue, not the 40, 60, 40. That ain't the issue. The rematch. You telling me after, as a former fighter, if you would have beat fucking Charlo, it was okay for Charlo to say he'd get 50-50 in the rematch?
No.
All right then. Well, that's the fucking contract. The contract is Deontay Wilder fight me right now for 60-40, $15 million measly dollars guaranteed, and you get 40% of the of whatever proceeds on top, right? Okay. And then if you beat me,
I came in the middle of the show.
I'm telling you, if you beat me for that 60-40, $15 million guarantee, then we got to fight in your home country of America on your U.S. pay-per-view where the fucking pay-per-views are $100 and the seats to watch us fight costs more. I got to receive 50% of the revenue split in your country where the fight generates more.
That makes no sense.
Of course it doesn't make sense. Only fucking UK morons. Fucking weirdos.
Morons are over there, bro.
Yeah.
No, moron is sitting right there in front of me, brother. It is you.
It's you. You're sitting in front of a mirror?
You can't see that.
Are you sitting in front of a mirror?
I'm sitting in front of Derek James with fucking Horace Grant glasses on.
You don't sit in front of a mirror, bro.
Yo, wait, real quick. I got a question for Ralphie now. So, Ralphie, you're saying that that's a good deal?
The current deal? The current deal?
Yeah, the rematch, the 50.
The rematch offer.
Yeah, the rematch offer. You saying
that's a great deal. He should take that. He's gonna get the money plus 4 belts if he believes.
All right, that's my time. That's my time. Yeah. I heard enough.
All right, that's it. Take it.
All right, brother.
Sign the contract.
It's easy to see who's the sheep and who's not. DJ, talk to me.
Yeah, you got the sheep hat. Where is it? Put your sheep hat on.
DJ, talk to me.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up? You know what? The other day I was listening to another boxing guy, and I want you to answer this, Nesh, yeah, without shouting, or just explain to me what's the difference, yeah? So back in the day when Floyd fought Oscar, and he was 4-weight world champion, 37-0, he took a 30-70 split.
Okay.
So
was there a 50-50 rematch clause?
I don't know.
All right, then. So that's all we care about. That's all we care about. That's all we care about. Don't you get that a contract means that? If he signs for the 60-40, he's signing for the 50-50 back-end rematch in the U.S. where pay-per-views are $100 for this fight. Get your dumb ass out of here, brother. Get the fuck out of here. Walk with the dummies. Those are the sheep. Rafi and his mans in them and Eddie.
Who you sheep at on this?
We're not stupid. We not
You cheap
stupid over
at
here. Our pay-per-view don't cost $25 fucking dollars. Okay, we get 100. We're not
Yeah,
giving
because
you.
you rip off the American public. That's why.
After we beat your ass, we supposed to give you fucking
You
charity.
rip off the American public and you celebrate it.
Are you done, DJ? Are you done? Are you done? 17 seconds. You done? You don't want them? Okay, moving
Who
on.
you sheep at on?
Go to Elms. Go to Elms. Go to Elms.
Elms, talk to me.
Yo, I can see the water protection program is in full effect.
Yeah, the
Full
same
effect.
AJ
No,
protection.
let me talk, man.
Fuck your talking shit. The
No,
same
let me
AJ
fucking
protection
talk.
shit.
Listen, yeah.
Fuck
Listen,
out of
yeah.
here.
You guys,
Is the
think you're
rematch
so
good?
smart. No,
Is
no,
the
no, no,
rematch
wait,
good?
wait,
Is the
wait,
rematch good?
Listen.
Is the rematch
What?
good?
It's
Start
perfect.
there. Start
It's
there.
perfect.
Start
It's
there.
perfect. It's perfect. Now I'm gonna continue.
Perfect.
Well, you a sheep then.
Basically,
Well, you a sheep.
You guys keep moving goalposts. Every little inch, keep moving goalposts. But the dumb thing is, you guys think you're gonna win. You're never gonna win the Fury fight. So you're gonna be on the outside looking in, and I'm cool with that. That's what I'm gonna
Shut that soft ass shit up, man.
It's cool. Your man ducking. You got the belt for auction, and I know why.
Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man.
I'm glad you in the chat.
Real
I'm glad you in the chat.
There's no American heavyweights left.
All right.
You know it's coming all to the UK.
33 seconds left.
Every possibility. Wow, they're losing that ball.
Are you dumb?
Keep talking, bro.
23 seconds left.
Keep talking, bro. You're still on.
Nah, he gone. Fuck him.
What?
Yo, listen.
You got a super chat.
Take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture, right? The day that Elms leaves the chat. You know how it says Elms Tans has left this chat at 9? I'm gonna take a picture and we're gonna do a whole show with that as the thumbnail when Wilder whoops his ass, because just like every other UK sheep that's been my friend, when their fighter loses or backs against the wall, we
Wilder's getting
no
beat.
Friends.
Knock the
Can't be
fuck
friends with
out.
him. I don't know why.
I don't know
Wilder's
why.
getting knocked
Bro,
the
look here though.
fuck
We
out.
got one from Jack is the truth.
Rafi sticks around.
I think Jack ain't.
Wilder's getting knocked the fuck out.
Super chat from Cannabis Cove. No loser deserves 50-50 in a rematch. Only UK sheep believe that bullshit.
We got one from Jack is the truth. Parker didn't get a rematch because he lost. The 50% is attached to the guarantee, even if Wilder loses. But Wilder won't pick up the phone and negotiate. The deal is fair.
Yo, this guy wants us to take his rematch with a 50-50.
I don't get that.
Yo, he's justifying it because he's saying, yo, the only reason you're getting 50-50 is because the rematch attached. All right, well, we don't want your rematch. Fuck your rematch.
We got a super chat from Ride 870. I'm convinced that Ralphie is hosting from AJ's house.
AJ's lap.
You've been twerking for Wilder. Get out of here.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this shit fun. We going to Vito in Malaysia. Talk to me, Vito.
Don Vito, come in. Come in, Don Vito.
Vito, you gotta unmute yourself. Going once, meet Vito. Okay, you there.
Okay, good. Now, let me go straight to the point. If you need rating, this is the guy. Like Rafi is the guy. To get yourselves up. I like the heat he brings. Now, to Rafi,
sheep heat.
I like what you do, and just keep doing what you do. You must understand. Don't get frustrated. Okay, just understand that Ness, Mike, they're all donkeys, and as long as why dangling that carrot, they will just keep dancing. They're donkeys, so don't let them frustrate you.
I'm gonna throw some carrots at them.
Back to the point. First of all, you must understand something. The whole linear talk it's not even a title. That's a concept created by fans. It's not a title, So and it's an unbreakable chain.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Breakable chain. So just don't go there with all that linear talk. It's a concept. Now, you're talking about the rematch clause. The fact is this: you were so quick to debunk the Lennox Lewis Asirama theory that's other color. How is it not the same? How is it not the same? Are they not both boxers? The fact is, Ness, you're so dumb that you don't even listen to yourself sometimes. Talking about Wilder's.
How dare you? How dare you say such a thing?
40 seconds for 4 months. Come on, Ness. It's a fight. It's not a touchy girl feelings here. They get punched in the face. Not don't say things like you took me for a ride for 4 months. You walked.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
For crying out loud. They want to see undisputed. Don't make it sound like it's a girly girl feelings here. It's a fight. They get punched in the face. So stop defending. You're just an LD.
Cut it. Good call. Good, great call. Don Vito represents once again.
What up, JVille?
What? So anyway,
Duval.
you already know Duval.
I guess V don't fucking know. Still on speaker trying to. Yo, word is born. If your girlfriend's is buying you anything less than Beats, and I don't recommend Beats. I recommend Bose.
AirPods.
I recommend Sony.
Do you got them AirPods though? I mean, them air
I
things.
recommend Apple AirPods
There you go.
and Apple headphone combination mic set.
Yep.
If you're gonna use an Apple headphone combination mic set, direct yourself to the video as like a flight attendant. I'll show you how it's done. You put your left ear in your left earbud, or your left earbud in your left ear as so. You put your right one in your right ear as so. You connect the other end of this cable to your cellular device. Once that is connected and the operator indicates that it is your time to speak on the Boxing Voice Radio Morning Show, we would like you to use your right hand to slightly grab the right side where the microphone is and raise it a little to your mouth level. This way we can hear you clearly. And if
And
you're
it's not
driving,
rubbing on your shirt.
and it's not rubbing on your shirt. Very accurate, Michael. And if you're driving, we're not getting the wind noise. And I'll turn to the side to show you the demonstration how it looks from the side. This is your Apple headset, which a lot of you Android losers steal, borrow, buy to use on your shitty Android sets. You can also use this, okay? Thank you. Bluetooths are not recommended, again, unless on the authorized list. Jawbone Bluetooths are good. Sony, Bose, preferably. And Beats are the last. Believe me, Beats are the last. All right.
All right, back to Duval County.
V, you ready?
Yeah.
Look how much better he sounds.
Wow.
I'm ready. This nigga Ness gave me a whole fucking tutorial.
A whole one, nigga.
Check this out. But listen, this is an easy thing to do. Okay? It should be 60-40. We fight in the UK first fight. And then, 60-40, we fight in America first fight. We fight in America first fight. So it kind of slants both ways. You got the money advantage. I got the home advantage. And the rematch goes in the UK. And then you take the 60-40. If you lose,
No way.
then you take the 40, but you're gonna fight at home.
I don't like your deal, V.
No way.
I don't like your deal. I'd rather the first fight happen in the UK. I want it there. He is from the UK. That's where his body should lie when it's time for his final resting place.
That's where Wilder's body's gonna lie. We're flying back to you.
It should.
Flying back to you.
It's gonna be a trilogy, man. He gonna want to get knocked out 3 times. It is what it is.
You crazy. He ain't gonna want that twice. You see Fury running around scared.
Look here, bro. He ain't got no other choice, man. You don't want them bills back?
Nah.
If you don't want them bills back, we gonna call you what?
Joshua is the better.
We gonna call you what, Ness?
He will outbox Wilder and knock him the fuck out.
If he don't want the rematch, we gonna call him what?
I don't know what.
A duck.
Nah, nigga. We
Nah,
gonna
that's Wilder.
way harsher than that, nigga. Where I'm from, a nigga beat your ass, nigga, and you don't come back to motherfucking next hour, next day, nigga. You pussy.
You pussy.
You pussy.
You pussy.
Especially when fucking big money online.
Let me tell you, especially in the hood, Mike. Especially
window pussy.
Yo, if this would have happened in the hood, right? And it's like, yo, word is born, Mike Fury beat the shit out of you on the court. Yo, I heard you was arguing. He just hooked off on your ass. Yo,
I slipped.
I've been looking for him.
I slipped, nigga. Where he at?
Nah, but
I ain't slipping no more, nigga. Now, I want the rematch.
Nah, here come Fury. He going to the corner store now. Like, nah, Mike, I don't want.
There you go.
I don't want. I already beat you.
Why are you disrespecting Fury like that?
I already beat you, Mike. I don't want.
Why are you disrespecting the lineal Fury like that?
Who? Oh, now he's lineal. Look at this hypocrite ass.
Wow, no. You've been calling him lineal all show. Why are you disrespecting your lineal champion like that? The lineal champion like that.
Look at this hypocrite.
Why are you you're the hypocrite. Why are you disrespecting the lineal champion like that?
We got a super chat from Jack is the truth. If Ness was Wilder's manager, there would be one fight in the UK, and then Wilder would go back to fighting cab drivers in Alabama.
Yeah.
Also, we got one from Rod.
Same mindset. We ain't afraid. We don't need no rematch. We don't need no rematch. But if you gonna say there's a rematch, then that rematch clause has to be fair. But we remember Wilder said they don't need no rematch. He gonna take them belts. But if you're gonna put the champion gets a rematch, well, then you got to put both champions get a rematch. And if you're gonna put that one champion gets 50-50, well, then fuck, you got to give me 50-50 from the front. Why I'm gonna give you 50-50 on the back where the pot is bigger? Like, it's just that dudes ain't intelligent enough. But I want Jack, go to the fucking big house. Didn't I send you Eddie's number already? Go to the big house. Ask him why you got to get 50% on the back end where Eddie, the pay-per-views are more. The split's going to be better. The revenue's going to do better. The fight's going to be bigger. So as a loser, you're going to get a better contract than the first time? Like, get the fuck out of here.
We got super chat from Rod 870. Ralph's second job is Cookie Monster voiceover. Laughing emoji, sheep emoji.
We're going out to Mo. Mo Osama. Talk to me. Yo, did we go to R&V twice or just once?
Just once. Bring it back when you get a
Mo,
chance.
you talking today or what? Going once. Going twice. Mo, you still on mute.
Hello?
All right.
Hello?
Hold on a minute, R&V. We're going to go to you right after Mo. Go
What's
ahead,
going
Mo.
on, Mo? You calling for the bar?
You good? Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to say, I just wanted to correct Ness. Joshua started at 18. He's been in the sport for 10 years. And about the 50-50, I think it's not that bad because it's 10% both ways. So if Wilder wins, he gets, was it 50%?
Bro, you understand that the 50-50 is taking place in the U.S., right? You understand that, right?
No, okay, but it's a 10% swing each way. So if
But it's
Wilder
not
wins,
a 10%
he gets
swing.
10%.
That 10% is how many more millions of dollars because it's in the U.S. at $100 pay-per-view.
Okay. If Wilder wants 60-40, take 80-20 if he loses. It's a 20% swing. You have to have it both ways.
How about we do one fight? How about we do one fight? How about we do one fight? How about we do one fight?
Wilder doesn't want one fight.
Why are we
doing
doing
that
two
down?
fights? Why are we doing two fights? Because we know we're gonna lose.
Because Wilder turned down the one fight.
Listen, why do you think that the rematch clause is set up that way? Because he knows he's gonna lose. Why would he give Wilder 50-50 on the rematch?
Wilder turned down the one fight.
He ain't even offering that.
No. If Wilder wants 60-40 if he wins, he should be willing to take 80-20 if he loses.
Absolutely,
That's
brother.
all
Whatever you say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I wanted to say one last thing. The boxing voice is the LDBC voice, yeah?
All right.
Change the name.
Okay.
Change the name.
All right.
Not with me.
Thanks for listening,
No
homie.
chance.
We appreciate it.
We will.
Not with me, no chance.
Thank you for listening, Mo. I don't know why.
And if you want to, Mo, go over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, man. It helps with the visibility of the show.
I wish Mo wouldn't have ran. He thought I was going to eject him because of his speech.
Oh, man.
R&B, go for it.
Voice of the people.
No. This is a side of the brain that Ralphie will never use. It's called logic. And I realize he's all about emotions. And that's, I think you got to accept the fact they never had a world champion. They're trying to hold on with every inch as possible. Let's let them be, bro. This is like the ugly person finally getting a hot chick. They're doing everything they can. Every time you see them, they jump and they say, "Oh, I gotta go back to my girls." You know, they're not used to the nest. They're not used to being a bad bitch. So let them be, bro. Look, we can't beat them up no more. They've been the ugly country for so long, been under our wing. They finally showing their head. They get to be the guy for a change. Just let them be, man. I just realized they're trying to hold on with all possible because logic is not getting to them.
Really?
Literally,
Where's the logic?
hey, I'm talking.
Where's
Literally,
the
Ness
logic?
just said. Literally, Ness just said they setting up a contract because they know they're gonna lose. What type of fuck shit is that? Why would you ever give somebody a loser a 50%? I mean, a 20% increase because you know you're gonna lose. Hey man, if you're gonna lose, be a man about it and just take the L. But
Who's
don't.
getting the 20% increase?
Excuse me.
Who's getting the 20% increase?
Well, not my bad, Matt. 10% increase. But either way, go. You know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say, bro.
How the fuck is what? How is Joshua getting a 10% increase?
Because he should be taking 60-40 in the rematch, but he's not.
Thank you. You should. Matter of fact, no. It shouldn't be. Joshua takes 640. It should be this. The loser takes less. Not no damn winner takes half when you go to the States. It's gonna be $100 pop, and then the site fee gonna be bazillions of dollars.
The loser doesn't always take less. The loser doesn't always take less.
Rafi, so you don't deal with logic?
Listen, man. You know, when I gave you the tutorial on the lineal, that I deal with logic.
Okay, great. So can we both agree that the fight is bigger in the US?
Because you guys rip off the public
All
with
right.
your
you agree.
inflated PPVs, then yeah, there may be more money over there in the US. For the fight.
Do you agree that the MGM or T-Mobile or Barclays Center will pay a higher site fee than Wembley?
That may be true.
Okay.
That may be true.
Okay, so do you now do you not agree with me when I say that it seems unfair to give only Anthony Joshua 50% 50% in the rematch only in the USA after our previous discussion?
What do you mean? Rephrase that. Say that again.
Okay. So we both agreed that there's more money in the USA.
Quite possible.
Right? And we also both agree that the first fight deserves to be in the UK.
Correct.
Okay. So if there's more money in the USA, why, if Deontay Wilder wins, should he give Anthony Joshua 50% in the US where the fight is possibly double?
I don't know about double, but increase possibly. Right. The reason
increase possibly.
The reason.
Come on, Rafi, man.
Hold
You've been
on,
watching
man.
boxing too long.
I've been asked the question. Let me answer it.
Yeah, let him see. I wonder if he's going to be logical for once.
Right. Because if Anthony Joshua blesses
Wilder, he's going with that
in the first fight, then of course Joshua is going to want.
I don't even know why you asked him, bro. You know what side of the street knows he rolling with. We got a super chat from Jack is the truth. You realize that we are talking about an old offer. No, Jack, we are not. We're talking about the rematch clause. That is the sticking point right now. We're saying
I think we got to play it again. They don't get it.
Play it again for him, please.
I mean, you know what? I'm not even gonna play it again. Let them rewind it because they're acting like they didn't hear it, bro. It's impossible not to fucking hear Eddie Hearn. Like we're all here because we heard Eddie Hearn. Let's go to Saku. Talk to me.
Say cool. What's going on, homie? Long time no call.
Say cool. You just listening? Because all right, there you go. Talk to me.
Speak up.
Yo, guys.
We hear you.
Yeah. Listen, man. I'm so disappointed in this whole shit. It's such a bumperclad bullshit that's going on here. Rafi.
Yo.
I'm very happy that you're on this show. Now, I like Ness. I like Mike. But both of these motherfuckers are dick riding Wilder. It's time to fight and stop with this fucking. This man has jumped for all over the fucking place. It's either he fight AJ or AJ stop giving a fuck about this motherfucker. He got me stuttering. This shit got me stuttering. What the fuck are we doing? We are worrying about he get 40%. No, we're worrying about he would get 30% on the back on the rematch. Fuck that.
Correct.
While they're fighting. You guys like pussies. Ness, you're a pussy today.
Yeah, I'm a pussy because this contract isn't for Anthony Joshua and it doesn't say the same thing for him.
Joshua,
Yeah, of course, of course. You don't want to talk about reality. You just want him to fight. You want him to take whatever contract to please you. It'll never happen.
Sign the contract,
Y'all
baby.
just don't get
It'll
it, bro.
never happen.
Sign the contract.
All turn blue in the face.
I just don't see how y'all can just follow Eddie so fucking blindly, man. What he say? I mean, just like whatever he says is fucking law. Like, bro,
Sign
no.
the contract and become the A side. What can you USA sheep not understand?
How can I be the A side when I'm giving you 50-50 in a rematch?
We're going
You are not the A side yet. Sign the contract.
Sunny Orlando, Florida. Majid, talk to me.
What's going on, Majid?
Hey man, what up, man? Hey, I just was thinking like, you know, Mayweather got the motherfucking record for the most seats. I mean, making the most money, you know, for seats, you know, and that's at like 72 mil or something. How the fuck much did they make when they was filling those 80,000 seats or whatever the fuck? Cause they always talking about filling those seats, A side and all that, and it's like, how the fuck is he gonna get 50-50 in the rematch or whatever when we generate the most money? The most money made in a boxing match come from fucking Mayweather, not no Anthony Joshua. The most money at the gate is from Mayweather, not no Joshua. So trying to
Joshua not even in the fucking top 5.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like a milk job or whatever. They're going to give them more in the UK or whatever, you know, so they could get the max out of that shit. Then they want to come to America where they say pay-per-view is fucking dead and get 50-50 off of it because they know that, you know, no matter how much they make, it's going to be more than that UK money. And these UK boys, they sitting here talking all that bullshit, but they ain't throwing no motherfucking numbers behind that 80,000. You know what I'm saying? They ain't throwing the how much money is generated in total that niggas really collect. They're not talking that shit. So
Mayweather's paying people peanuts. Mayweather was paying people peanuts.
Man, y'all want to keep talking that peanut shit because y'all want motherfuckers to fight. Y'all want them to get them the bullshit contract so the shit won't happen. Y'all
listen. Mayweather was paying out peanuts. He had guys on 2 million. He's paying out 2 million.
Give him a motherfucking 50-50.
Cut it. Man, Mayweather was out here. Mayweather was out here blessing people, giving people their biggest payday ever. Real quick, we got a super chat from
Mayweather was blessing people.
We got hell yeah. Ex-Berto.
2 million is a blessing.
Berto got 5 million.
Oh, 5 million is a blessing. Well, tell Wally to take that.
That's the highest payday ever. Ask Berto if he was blessed or not. Ask Pacquiao. Ask Pacquiao if he was blessed or not. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, 5 million is a blessing. Tell Wally to take that.
We got a super chat. Terrell Cohen. Why didn't it even take Hearn this long to offer a percentage? These UK sheep don't think logically. Next caller, Ness.
Really?
All right, we're going to Gifted with Skills.
5 million is a blessing. Carry on.
Hello, I just want to clear up this Lineal title thing. Lennox Lewis was the Lineal champion. He retired in 2003 after he fought Vitaly Klitschko. Now, what happens when there's a vacant Lineal crown is the number 1 and the number 2 of the Ring magazine fight for it. In 2008, Vladimir Klitschko was number 1, Vitaly Klitschko was number 2, and Ruslan Chagayev was number 3. The brothers can't fight each other. So it was accepted that fight between Klitschko and Chagayev was for the Lineal crown. He wasn't anointed the Lineal crown. He won it in a fight against Chagayev. And now Fury is the Lineal champion. And Hearn said, was Vladimir Klitschko anointed it and his fanboys ran with it. That's all I got.
I don't know why Rafi doesn't want to debate you. What happened, Rafi? He's talking directly to you and your Lineal lie. He's calling you
talking
a liar.
to you. What did he?
Yeah.
Get him back on. Get him back on.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's there.
Yeah. What was your key point, bro?
So you want him to repeat himself?
No, just the key point. The key point.
I'll repeat it. I'll make it quick. You said Vladimir Klitschko was anointed the Lineal champion. That's not true.
Yeah.
He won it when he fought Chagayev in 2008.
Also, Chagayev was the Lineal champ, and Klitschko took it. Is that correct?
Oh no, the Lineal crown was vacant. What happens when it's vacant is the number 1 and the number 2. in the ring fight each other for it.
Chagaev was number 2. Chagaev was number 2.
He said not Chagaev was number 3. Number 2 was Vitaly.
Oh, Chagaev was number 3.
Yes.
So
And
Klitschko became
the sanctioning body said, according to this caller, the sanctioning body said, because the brothers don't want to fight themselves, the number 3 will fight the number 2, which was Chagaev and Vladimir. I don't know. I don't know about it.
So Chagaev, Klitschko became champ by fighting Chagaev. Okay.
Next, we got Andy Ruiz tonight at 7:30.
Yeah, on the flagship. Okay.
On the flagship. I mean, we scheduled Rashid Warren and Barry Hearn last week on the flagship. So don't give me no stick.
We going to Boomeranga, Oliver. Nah, it's all good. If that sounded sarcastic, it wasn't.
Okay. I'm finna come for you, know what I'm saying? I'm finna hop on to fucking Team Rapid for like 5 seconds.
Nah, not at all. Just kind of like, put it against the calendar.
Gotcha.
Oliver, go for it.
Yo, so I got on pretty late. What's the topic? It's something about a
There's a new offer that hasn't even been sent yet. There's no contract to sign, but the sheep keep saying contract. So Eddie did an interview yesterday where he says that he has already offered Deontay Wilder a 35% split, and he's willing to go up to 40%. But if he goes up to 40% and Deontay Wilder wins the Anthony Joshua fight, the rematch must take place in the U.S. and Anthony Joshua must receive 50% of the split on the rematch.
Okay. I get it. Well, I mean, honestly, it's really simple. I'm kind of upset with myself. I didn't catch the whole thing, but Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are notorious for saying multiple times that we're not doing negotiations over social media. But that's all.
Whoa, that's my nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
This is just smoke and mirrors. At the end of the day, both Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury illustrated that they are the best heavyweights. And Eddie Hearn is doing exactly what they were accusing Deontay Wilder of doing to Anthony Joshua. All he's doing is trying to ride their coattails. So I'm not really believing anything, because if you are the A side, this is the thing. Everyone wants to keep talking this A side stuff. If you are the A side, the fight happens when you want, because the offers that you make are still going to be the best that you get anywhere else. And if he's not the ace, he's not Mayweather. I know people like to compare. He's the Mayweather, the heavyweights. He's not remotely close.
Cut it. Oliver, go ahead and use that boomerang, and when you're ready, we're going to Star Steph.
What's going on, Star?
Star, you're on mute.
Unmute yourself. Drink my Arizona tea.
All right, you just listen. Okay, Star. Okay, we got you. Talk to us.
What's going on, Star?
Yeah, just with you saying that he shouldn't get 50-50 on the back end, wouldn't it, if they're gonna go higher than they want to on the first fight, shouldn't they get the same kind of courtesy on the second?
If you're gonna offer me 60-40 in the first fight, you take that in the second fight. That's simple.
You're not worth 40.
What you mean? Why does
Oh, go ahead. You first.
Why does the fight have to be in the USA if I'm not worth it? Because like I know, we just did 325 with Fury, and we know AJ and Wilder's a way bigger fight. And if that happens in the state, you can expect.
Mike, not only that, if I'm not worth it after I beat you, I'm obviously worth it. So why give it to you?
Because I've given you the courtesy on the first fight.
Man,
everybody talking about courtesy, talking about blessing.
Yes.
You guys are fucking delusional.
Courtesy.
Y'all delusional. Ain't no fucking courtesy in boxing.
Yes. Into the mic, Rafi, for God's sake.
Yes, I'm talking into the mic.
Now you are.
Now you are.
Goddamn Horace Grant, come on now.
You lot are wasting my call. But all I'm saying is,
you got 20 seconds, buddy.
Sir?
Talk, bro. Talk.
16, 15, 14.
If I'm extending you something on the first end, you should extend it to me on the back end. That's
We
all
ain't
I'm
giving
saying.
you.
We are trying to by giving you
Yes.
60-40.
Yes.
If you extended me
Yes.
60-40 on the
Yes.
front end, take 60-40 on the back end.
These
That's what you
USA
just said.
sheep,
That's
these
what you
USA
just
sheep
said.
have
If
no
I'm extending
gratitude.
you something on the front end, then you take it on the back end.
No.
Bam.
No,
Hey,
these USA sheep have no gratitude. They don't know about courtesy. They don't accept anointment. They
That
don't
nigga talking about
accept
courtesy and
blessings.
anointment. Nigga, we not at church right now.
Yo,
We
we're
not
at
at
church
church.
right now. We're at church right now. This is church.
No, it ain't.
Accept know your courtesy.
No, it ain't.
Know about your blessings. Count your blessings one by one.
No, sir.
Yeah, and accept the anointing.
Yo, hey, Mike.
This is church.
Mike, the fact that everybody from the UK calling in wants that back end deal.
Man, we out here doing it, baby.
Scared.
Hey, smash that thumbs up or smash that thumb down. It don't matter, you sheep. It don't matter. Do something.
They are so scared.
You're in church right now.
Oh,
and we got 70 thumbs down. Can we get to 100? Can we get to 100 thumbs down?
Can't
I
believe
don't know.
that.
Can we?
I can't believe they're that scared. Let me see. We went to start. I was start. We got the Vito, DJ. We got you. We got to a Wally. We get to you. Don't be lying. Got no time for liars. We got you. We got you.
Yo, you didn't get to me still. You didn't get
Nope, not yet.
Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, Wally, what's going on, homie?
Yeah, man. Yo, keep it simple as this, yeah. I don't know why you guys are talking all this nonsense, all this.
So you like the back
simple as
end
this.
deal then? So
It's-
you like
listen,
that back
listen,
end deal, huh?
It's simple as this. Do you
How
guys
simple
want
is
the
it?
fight? Forget all this percentage, all this shit. Do you want the fight? Yes or no? Because he went from AJ's ducking, AJ scared, that right hand, blah, 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 all this shit. Do you fucking want the fight? Do you want to be undisputed? Do you want the legacy? Do you want to be the man?
Fuck your
All that, or
legacy.
do you wanna be top?
Fuck your
Are you trying
legacy.
to catch up?
Fuck your legacy. Obviously,
And fuck your
AJ
terms.
don't want legacy because
Well, then
he's
fuck
sending
that
those
skinny nigga. We're
slavery
gonna catch up to him
terms.
soon anyway.
Hey, yo, but we've
Snap
been
his neck.
telling you. But Wally, we've been telling you to fuck us. We don't want you. We don't want
Thank
you.
you.
We don't
We've
want
been
you.
saying that.
Need us.
We've
We've been saying that.
You the
Need
one.
us.
All right, then.
We gon' hey, what Eddie tell us to do?
Stop
What Eddie say go do?
begging.
What Eddie say go do? Go
Stop
raise
begging.
your fucking profile and what we doing.
Stop
We want Fury again.
Stop
And the rematch
begging.
gonna be bigger.
We
Gonna
want
be
Fury
bigger.
again. You
Stop
know why you
begging.
want Fury again? 'Cause
Stop
you can't get
begging.
a boy again.
Y'all look
Beggars
desperate.
over
to me.
there. The
Eddie
beggars
look
over there. The crying beggars.
Eddie
The
look
entitled beggars.
Eddie looked desperate. He got offers out here to Big Baby, to Fury, to Dillian White,
They some
to
beggars.
Wilder.
Yeah.
He looked desperate right now,
The
man.
beggars are over there.
Oh my God.
The beggars are over there.
They straighten him wide right now,
You,
man.
you got your begging bowl
Y'all
out
ever
in
seen a
front
girl?
of you.
Y'all,
You got
no,
your
never mind. I ain't
begging
gonna do
bowl
that.
out
I
in
ain't gonna
front
do
of
that.
you.
I
You
ain't gonna
got
do
your
that.
begging bowl out in front of you. You're crying. Oh, that's not
Who
enough.
begging?
You know, it's worse.
Eddie got
When
the cap off.
it's like when you
Eddie,
give a beggar,
here,
when you
here
give
go
a
Eddie
beggar
right
some
here.
money, when you
Go
give
Eddie
a
right here.
beggar some money,
Here
and
go
they
Eddie
look
right
in their
here.
hand like, is that all?
Eddie got his cap off.
You give a beggar
He got
some
his
money
cap
and
off
they
with his.
look in the hand and they look at you like, is that all? That's
Hey,
what
Mike.
you're doing right now.
Hey, Mike. AJ is the Oliver Twist of boxing. Can I
You're
get
the
some
Oliver
more?
Twist.
Can I
You
get
got your
some
li-
more, sir? Can
you
I
got
get
your
some
little
more, Wilder?
you got your little begging bowl out.
Wilder, after you beat me, Wilder, can I get some more, sir?
You get your little begging bowl out.
Oh my
and then you have the audacity, after stretching out your hand with your begging bowl, you have the audacity to look in your hand and question the amount. That's a nerve.
Yo,
That's some nerve.
fact that they got to talk about the second fight leads me to believe they know they losing that first fight.
They know they losing that
You're
first
the one
fight, man.
talking about the second fight. You're the one crying about the second fight.
I mean, why,
Because you're the one who knows you need the second fight.
why is there a second fight contract? I didn't hear Fury and Frank Warren talking about 50-50 in the rematch.
Why is there a second fight contract? Don't play dumb, please. Don't play dumb.
Oh my
That's what you begged for. That's what you
Oh
beggars beg for that. You begged for that. You was crying. Oh no, there's no rematch. Oh no, we're not gonna take it. Oh no, you're disrespecting us.
We going to
beg for the rematch.
Lids low on Skype.
What's up, players? You know, it's Decatur, Georgia.
Decatur, Georgia, that bitch. What's going on, homie?
Hey, this off ain't nothing but a money grab, man. I wouldn't even be surprised if goddamn AJ retire after the fight. Think about it. You gonna get 50% on a rematch, man. You trying to cash out, man. But I do want to say appreciate y'all for getting in touch with Tim yesterday for me.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Well, let me see.
Beggars over there. Beggars over there. Sorry.
We got Jay Will in Ohio.
J Dub, what's going on, homie?
Like I know, you should lie low.
Shit, that is not Jay Will. That is not Jay Will.
Damn.
That's James Williams. What up, though?
What up, James?
Yeah. Yo, Ness, you gonna stop calling me Jay Will, nigga?
I know, man.
I mean, I gotta call the show every day for you to remember who I am.
I'm sorry.
All right, no
I'm
problem.
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Yo, I love this stuff, man. You know why? Because every time we get something new from that dude is as two-faced as they come. This dude is talking about now we're going to up his contract to 40%, but they need 50 for the rematch. When just last month you said the easiest.
Hey, man, you got to fix that service, homie. Get off that Boost Mobile. He gone.
He on that LTC, not LTE.
Yeah. He in a THC probably shit.
Yo, I know the UK needs some TLC.
Boy,
Man.
the UK coming out full in effect, boy. They calling, man.
USA sheep
We
need a
got
little pat
83
on your
thumbs
head.
down, baby, and 345 thumbs up, baby. Who
Man,
wants to see us?
They don't love Rafi.
They don't love Rafa enough. No more thumbs down.
Americans hit thumbs down because Rafi on here.
You know what I'm saying?
What? The sheep hurting?
Yeah,
The sheep crying?
Yeah,
The
the
sheep
Americans
crying.
hit the thumbs down because you on the panel.
The sheep are crying, man. The sheep are crying. Oh, man. I wish I could give each one of them a little pat on the head.
Pats on the head.
Give me a little pat on the sheep head.
Yo, AJ needs a pat on the head, brother.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to this, man. You fucked up wearing that fucking sheep hat, my nigga.
Put your sheep hat on, bro.
Nah.
That shit was
Put your
funny
sheep
as
hat
hell.
on, bro.
I got like 3 of those.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I love
Oh,
those.
shit.
They got the sheep hat.
Yo, I just don't get it, man. I thought they was gonna appreciate Rafi being on the show, and like 86 Americans hit the thumbs down, I guess, because they don't like Rafi.
No, man, it could be the 86 Brits kind of not liking you, man.
Nah.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
87 Brits.
According to the chat, Rafi is cool with me. Rafi is the boss. So obviously, the Brits are loving you. It had to be the Americans hit the thumbs
Well,
down.
you're gonna have to tell the sheep to man up, man. Grow some big balls. Grow some growth balls on the sheep. You know, they might need to be genetically modified, bro.
It has to be the Americans hitting the thumbs down.
Gotta be the Americans, man.
Gotta be.
The Americans. You need to pump them up with some testosterone or something, you know. Get them to man up.
Maybe if they all got 50-50 back end deals, they'd hit the thumbs up, and then the rematch, they'd hit the thumbs up too because of the deal being so good.
It's all about the money with the Yankees, man. That's sad.
It is.
Just take the fucking fight, man, and sign contracts,
I
man.
see the UK worried about the fight, is what I see. They need 2 fight deals.
Yo, you beg for the 2-fight deal. You was down on your knees begging for the 2-fight deal.
Oh, yeah?
Down on your knees, crying, sheep tears, in puddles of sheep tears.
Who's begging now? Did you see the thumbnail? What's the thumbnail say?
That nigga said sheep tears. Damn.
That's all.
Did you see the thumbnail? Who's begging now? Yo, Mike.
I'm not worried about thumbnails.
Yo, Mike.
Hey, I gotta admit, man.
Wait. I got a super chat for you, and they said to make sure you don't duck it. Mastermind Joseph Rodriguez said, why Crawford ducked the question on first take?
I gotta watch it, man. I don't know. We'll see. I'll come back for you. But maybe we'll do a immediate reaction show. Maybe we'll give y'all a little something before the flagship. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe no Ness. You don't like to.
I want to know what question was. Joseph, send me a link, baby. Send me. Then he asked the question twice. Another super chat from Crawford ducked the Spence question on first take.
Okay, we gonna see. We're gonna see, man. I can't react to it if I don't know what happened. And I want it to be organic. So I want, man, look here, bro. Don't start with me right now, bro. I'll fire your ass up, nigga. I will fire you up right now.
You know what happened. Oh, I
Look
got
here.
no.
All right, but we'll do a show about it if you want to talk about it.
Oh no, you know.
It don't matter to me. We got a comment creeping at 1 o'clock, Patreon only. So if you're not on Patreon, you can't watch it at 1 o'clock.
If you're not on Patreon, you're just a damn fool.
Damn fool.
Damn.
And tonight we got the flagship starting at 12 o'clock midnight for the UK.
Don't we?
We got a guest, Andy Ruiz, and it's 4 o'clock West Coast. Huh?
Who's that?
He's a heavyweight that just signed with Al Heyman. He left Top Rank, and he's with Al Heyman, so he's another heavyweight to add to the Al Heyman stable. Al Heyman is doing a pretty good job, man. He's adding pieces slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. He got Manny Pacquiao. Well, did y'all see that video of Eddie Hearn talking about Manny Pacquiao, how he wanted them and wanted them and wanted them, and then this week,
When he couldn't get him, he said he wasn't worth anything.
that fight, it's nothing for me, really, man. That fight does nothing for me. But anyway, follow me on IG at Gross1911. I'm not gonna change it. Or on Twitter at Gross2312. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. Y'all know what it is.
Yes. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. Well, the message for the USA sheep is: listen, you got to man up. You're gonna have to accept some hardcore debate on TBV. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some testosterone injections.
Mindless debate.
Or you're gonna have to grow some goat balls, yeah? Goat balls, UK goat balls. My name is Raphael Dawkins, representing the UK. You can follow me at Coach COACH _ RAPH, no L in Raf, yeah, on Instagram. Blessed.
And I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs, Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Peace.
Let's go. Peace out.